Oh, look, Legend's here pretending she's Austin. Finally. Wondering how long before she broke that out. She actually said if you didn't stop fucking around, there may be a divorce incoming. Supposed to be temporary. You made it long term. That's what I heard, bro.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay.
God damn it, Bug Dude.
Fade away.
You're creeping up on that Astuco as my least favorite person.
Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away. Burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. To blame. Haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. To blame. Haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway.
Well, well. What's happening? What are you guys doing? What? I forgot what we do now. Oh, yeah. Intro.
Hey daddies, it's me, the Linda Binda from TikTok. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals with Will Bird. I think that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is
Is Cold Beer Not Fun broken?
Big Daddy's meat stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage. You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Bindaland. So,
My website's a
enjoy
little
the
bit
show.
broken.
Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Welcome, everybody. My website's a little bit broken. So it's supposed to be purple, and these buttons are supposed to look better, and all of this is supposed to look better. I don't know what's going on. I usually don't refresh it. I just leave it in the background so I can show you guys. I mean, all the links still work. It just doesn't look as good as it should. I guess I need to go fucking work on it, I guess. Yeah, everything's like kicked over. Nothing's centered anymore. That's wild. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. I'm Will Barth. This is Cobra Confessional. So tomorrow, Tomorrow, there will more than likely be no traditional show. I might go live from my phone. Me and Mariah might hang out and do something. But it won't be like me in the studio. Just so you know. Okay? It will probably not be that. I guess we're going out of town. It was just going to be Mariah and the kids. And then Oliver asked me if I would go earlier. Or if I was going. Then I felt bad. So now I think I'm going. I don't know if I'm staying the night or if I'm going to drive back. But we'll see. See how crazy it is. What are you guys doing tomorrow? What is this? Sorry, I just saw an update. He says, this is from Dagburn Johnny Gobble. I thought he struck my video or left a comment or something, but it said, this is what I'm talking about. If it ain't someone lying, saying I said something, or someone making a fake account in my name and causing this woman to go crazy. It says, I wish I would have known someone like you when I was growing up. Maybe my life would have turned out better. And it's Johnny.Dagburn Gobble. Johnny.Dagburn Gobble. So yeah, that's welcome to the internet. Oh, somebody called him Gag Burn. Ooh. Yeah, mama. Rug burn. Anyways, welcome to the internet. I have fake accounts of me fucking everywhere. Everywhere. And I'm probably not even as famous as you after the interaction with Ryan Upchurch. So there you go. What's up, guys? How's it going? Like I said, tomorrow will probably not be a regular show. I might go live with Mariah. We're going out of town to like a water park thing. So we'll be there doing that. And that'll be interesting, I guess. What else? We will find a drunk in chat to entertain us. Sure, he gets a new chair and splits town. Oh, no. You were very clear. It's not a new chair. This is all you talked about for 30 minutes yesterday. But yeah, we'll be doing that and we'll figure something out. I think Mariah's sick to her stomach, but she's here doing laundry for tomorrow. What else? I don't know that I have any big updates. I know that Dr. J sent me a video. Let's watch this. Supervisor. He wants a supervisor now. I know there's no audio. Hold on.
Brought him in here, and the charge has aggravated battery.
Aggravated battery against who? I
And
didn't
we're
bother
supposed to
nobody.
take him over there, but he's wanting to talk to us.
Supervisor.
That is it.
I already said it before you even could put it in chat. I know. God damn.
He bit one of the security guards. That's why he's
Fucking
going
Jay.
over there. I did who? The security guard. I didn't bite. Oh
Can you
my
say that
God.
one more
Get the
time,
hell up
Sergeant?
out of here. Yes. I'm
Talk about being a security guard. Can you call the sergeant?
Nobody fucking likes Dr. J.
He was taken voluntarily by ambulance to Memorial at the hospital in the lobby. He became uncooperative and had to be restrained by Memorial Hospital security. While they were assisting Wakefield to the stretcher, he bit Memorial security guard.
What?
At the hospital in the lobby, he became uncooperative and had to be restrained by Memorial Hospital security. While they were assisting Wakefield.
Items why I make the big bucks. Well, it's not your spell check skills. I know that much.
He was taken voluntarily by ambulance to Memorial at the hospital in the lobby. He became uncooperative and had to be restrained by Memorial Hospital security while they were assisting.
So he bit a security guard. What? Dr. J was distracting me. Everybody tell her to shut the fuck up and chat.
I didn't bite. Oh
Can you
my
say that
God.
one more
Get the
time,
hell up
Sergeant?
out of here.
Yes.
Talk about being a security guard. Can you call the
Sitting
sergeant?
right next to the sergeant's office.
Can
He
you
was
tell him to
taken
come here?
voluntarily by ambulance to Memorial at the hospital.
Subscribed for 11 months.
Thank you very much for the resubscription. So he's taken by ambulance to the hospital.
In the lobby, he became uncooperative and had to be restrained by Memorial Hospital.
Lobby uncooperative, had to be restrained, and bit a security officer there.
Security. While they were assisting Wakefield to the stretcher, he bit Memorial security guard on the left arm. He had fresh visible injuries. He was treated at Memorial. So that is why he is going to county for aggravated battery.
So how did I know this? Why was I not notified about this? I'm here trying to get some help to get away.
It happened when you were taken in there and you were being uncooperative. So
He's trying to talk to you.
yeah.
He's talking to you.
Yeah. This happened.
Sarge, can you see me a lieutenant or somebody out here? Because I'm not just going to get in their custody,
security
please.
guards, and that's why you're under arrest.
Sarge, could you see
So
me
it sounds like he doesn't even remember it. Maybe he was drunk or whatever. Because he's like, well, I'm not aware. And the sergeant says, well, it was when you were being uncooperative. He must have been drunk or something.
lieutenant or somebody out here for me, please?
Well, you've heard all you're going to hear. No, I cannot send you a lieutenant. You've heard all you're going to hear. I can
Hear what? I didn't do anything wrong.
To jail when you were there. Well, if you didn't do anything wrong, that's the time to go to court. You're going to go to jail.
What am I going to court for? For what?
And they're probably going to let you go in half an hour.
For what? Half an hour? I'm supposed to be trying to get ready and find a way so I could get somewhere safe. Now I came here to not be in all this bullshit. Why the hell would I be right here with police trying to get ready to go to court?
Is he going to be combative or is he going to cooperate?
I mean, he's starting to get agitated. We're trying to do it.
He's getting agitated, but we haven't got cuffs on him.
Sarge, could you send another white shirt to somebody else here? Because this doesn't make sense.
Let me know if you have a problem and I'll come over there.
All right.
So he said, put him in cuffs and I'll see him in jail. I'm not sending anybody else. You're not going to hear anything different. This just happened.
Bye-bye.
He said that he will meet you over at the jail.
I don't want nobody to meet me. Could you guys just get back? I'm not gonna run nowhere.
Okay.
I'm not gonna run anywhere.
We have to
hang up
go.
the phone and we gotta go. We're not gonna sit here all day. No, I do not. I don't have to hang up the phone and go anywhere. This don't even make sense. No, I do not.
That would.
I'm trying to do this piece for you.
So I guess that would kind of suck. Imagine, I mean, it's by his own decisions. I'm not making excuses for him. But imagine, if you will, you start drinking. Obviously, you drink too much or whatever. And then the next thing you know, you just wake up in a hospital bed and you're handcuffed to the bed and you have no idea, like literally no idea what happened. That's just it.
It's not being how is this peaceful? You trying to take me to jail for something I didn't do anything wrong?
So we can get you over there so you can talk to one of our supervisors. The longer you sit here, the longer you're not going to speak with anybody. So again,
it's not making sense, Suge.
You're gonna have to hang up the phone.
Not making no sense. You ain't making no sense, Suge.
We will have a nurse come in here and take.
Well, I don't know what the fuck. I ain't bit nobody. Definitely ain't bit nobody. Go hard enough. Definitely couldn't possibly. It's straight bullshit.
Let's go. Is this your cell phone over there?
I mean, you have to break this down to like, what are the chances? So obviously you woke up and don't remember coming here or don't remember biting somebody or whatever. What are the chances the cops are making this up? Like they said that the security guard had fresh wounds. He reported it. Multiple witnesses while they're trying to handle you. He's bleeding. Like maybe fight it in court. Maybe actually he thought you bit him, but it was actually somebody else hit him, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Maybe fight that in court, but you think you're going to win it right here?
You guys, please, could you just get back? Could you please don't touch me?
We're getting beyond that now.
I'm begging you guys, please do not touch me. Please.
We're going to undo the phone.
All I ask is you guys, please do not touch me.
We
Please.
gave you the time. It's time.
Please, you didn't give me no time. You stormed
It does
in
seem
my
like they're
room
being
and
extra
told me
nice
that
to him.
something I was finna do. And I
Giving him
told
quite a
you,
bit of
well, I
time
don't know
talking
what's
on the phone
going
and
on.
shit.
You can't just do that to no person.
Called their
That's
sergeant for him.
violating my rights. You can't just do
You are
that.
under arrest. That's why we're here.
Couldn't possibly be under arrest. I didn't do anything wrong.
Like I said, we weren't there. We're just reading off a report, and we're told to come here to take you
But
there.
we're not going to sit here all
We
day.
were not there.
And I asked you, could you send a sergeant a white shirt or
literally just-
not on the
hold
phone?
on.
Could you bring him here for
He
me,
will
please?
talk to you there.
I don't.
White shirt is just a lot of times the cops will be in, like you'll see, like when a captain comes out or a sergeant or whatever to do a press release, they'll have a white dress shirt on instead of the black dress shirts. So he's just asking for, like basically asking for the manager.
I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him here.
Talk to you here. He will talk to you there. That's
I
what
want
he
to talk
just
to
said.
him here.
We're going to talk
Okay,
to
well,
him
we
at the
can't.
county building.
Can't do
So
that.
hang
this is
up the phone and let's go.
Please, guys, please don't touch me, please.
We're trying to
Please,
do it.
could you guys just give me a moment, please? I'm trying to figure something out. Could you just please?
We're trying to do the best that we can
Please,
here.
would you please?
We don't have all day to do it.
Please, I don't either. Would you please?
You know, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, maybe he just woke up, doesn't remember anything, he's freaking out kind of deal because he was drunk or whatever. But honestly, he could just be one of those people that would say or do anything to try to get out of trouble. And he thinks if he argues with it enough that he can, you know, they're just going to leave him alone, or they'll look the other way and he can run away or something. I don't know.
I'm asking y'all, I'm begging
Look,
y'all.
these are your two options. Hang up the phone and put on your shoes, or I'm going to get a nurse that's going to come unplug the phone, and then we're going to go. How do you want to do it?
I'm just asking you
Option
guys,
one or two?
could you please do not touch
I'm going to go get a nurse. I'll be right back.
Just please do not touch me. I don't care what you do, how you go do it, just do not touch me.
We don't
please.
want to.
I don't think that's going to
Please
work,
don't
bro.
touch me.
We don't
They
want
got to put you in handcuffs.
Please
But
do
we've already
not
heard that
touch
part.
Point.
You're going to get put in cuffs.
Please,
So
please do not touch
you're
me.
going to get put in
Well, I have no reason to get put in cuffs.
We've already
officer.
explained it
I
several times.
I did nothing wrong.
We've already explained it.
And I'm
several
explaining it
times.
to y'all several times. It doesn't make sense.
Then when we get over to the jail, you can talk to the
Okay, well, why a
supervisor.
sergeant or something can't come, or captain could come right now in front of me and tell me myself? I don't have to wait. I don't have to just let you guys put me in no cuffs.
We're going to go. Put your other shoe on, grab your phone, and we're going to go.
I just beg you guys, please, do not touch me.
We're
please.
touching. At
Please
some
don't.
point, we're touching.
Please
So,
don't.
You're going to turn this into a lot more
I'm
than
not
it's
turning it into nothing. You turning it into something. I'm asking.
We have a job to do,
Sir.
that you're impeding on.
Sir,
right now.
this all I'm asking you is, could you
Here,
call a
give me the phone.
Could you call a captain or somebody?
We
have a
just talked to one on the
supervisor
phone
who is
He's
going to
gonna
meet us.
He's talking on the phone. I want to see you call one over a radio. Call it over the radio.
Oh, you think they called? You think they just called their buddy and was like, "Hey, can you pretend to be my supervisor and tell this guy that he bit somebody?" No, he didn't actually bite anybody. We're just looking for a reason to take him to jail. We're not even really cops. We do singing telegrams dressed up as fake police officers. So I just called my buddy Jim. Can you call him on the radio? I wanted on the. Why you call him on the phone? Because this is something that's handled on the phone, dude. They're not going to handle this on the radio. He probably specifically told them when they said they got an issue, and he's like, "Okay, call me."
Radio doesn't work that
The
way.
radio gonna have to work. Because, no, it's not. You guys, please.
Oh, wait. He said it doesn't work in there. The radio doesn't work in here. Maybe the hospital is blocking it.
He's talking on the phone. I want to see you call one over a radio. Call it over the radio.
The radio doesn't work that
The
way.
radio gonna have to work. Because, no, it's not. You
That
guys,
well in here.
please. I'm begging y'all, please, please.
So you're off the phone now. Put your shoe on.
Please,
Or
guys,
you're going to go with
please.
one shoe.
Please.
We don't want to do this any worse than you want us
Please,
to.
do, please.
We want everything to go
Please,
as smooth
guys,
as
don't
possible.
touch me, please.
Sergeant is going to meet us over there. He will talk to you and
Well,
explain
can you bring
further.
him here?
No.
This isn't a debate.
He already said he
I'm
will
not
meet us
having
over
a
there.
debate. I'm not having a debate.
It's over.
I got my own rights. I got
It's
my
over.
rights. I'm not stupid.
We're going.
I haven't did nothing to
We're
anybody,
going.
especially not to be finna go to jail when I'm trying to get out of this place when I check myself in here because I'm going through
We're
something
not doing
mentally.
this.
I'm not finna do it with you guys either. I'm not, please.
Then stand up,
I'm
put your
begging
other
you
shoe
guys,
on,
please.
and we're gonna go.
I'm begging y'all, please don't do this.
We have
Please.
zero choice on what we're doing.
Please do not do this.
You can either do it willingly, or it's going to have to be escalated. Which way do you
Please, I
want to
don't
go?
want nothing to be escalated.
We
Nothing.
don't want
else.
that either.
Please,
Put your-
all I ask.
Look, you're
all
not
I'm asking-
listening.
I'm listening. You're not listening either. I'm asking that
No,
you call a
because
white
you're
shirt
not in charge
or-
of this.
You're not in charge of this either.
Right here, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Until we get over to the jail
No,
where
you're
you
not.
can talk to a sergeant.
No, you're not. No,
Yes.
you're not. I'm asking you, please do not touch me.
You're not
please.
even in charge,
I'm
bro.
asking that.
I've given you
I'm
multiple
asking. No, I'm
options.
asking, sir.
I've given you
sir, I'm
multiple
asking,
chances.
sir, that you call a sarge or
We
that
don't
you call the
call them.
captain
We
in
just
front of me.
call them.
Please do not touch me. That's
Let's
all
go.
I ask.
Yeah.
Please.
On the radio.
Please don't touch
Please
me.
just
Please.
go willingly.
They are being super nice.
Please just help us.
They should have already done it.
I'm begging.
I'm begging you
I'm begging.
to please help us.
I'm
go
begging you
smoothly.
guys. Please do not
He is going
touch
to
me.
meet you over there.
I'm begging you guys.
and talk to you in
Please.
person.
I'm begging.
You are making this 10 times difficult than it needs
Sir,
to be.
I'm begging you, please.
And I understand that, but you're still making it a lot more difficult than it needs to be. We could have already been down to
All
the
I
car.
ask is,
You
you
could have already been
I
speaking.
don't want to go into y'all custody. Bring me a sergeant or
He's
white shirt
not
in front of me.
coming.
Bring it in front.
He's
They're
not
going to have
coming.
to.
No.
I'm begging you guys.
not
Please
coming.
don't do this. Please.
No,
We have
not
to.
coming.
Don't do this.
We don't have a choice.
Don't do this.
It's weird that he's begging
this.
and then
What are you
saying
gonna do?
also he'll have
Just
to.
don't do this.
Those two things don't go together.
We got to do it.
Do what?
We're taking you to county.
It's a lie. It's all bullshit. How can you just violate my rights? It's
okay.
bullshit.
That's not for any of us to decide.
It's
Jesus
for me to
Christ,
decide
dude.
my own rights. It's for me to decide. I'm not a damn.
It's like arguing with Scott Rogers while he's arguing with himself.
Look, I'm going to step back. I'm going to let you put on your shoe. If you don't put on your shoe, we're going to grab that
Could you guys please
No,
just get out
listen.
of my room?
No.
This is the way it's going
Not
to go.
gonna happen.
Can you just leave?
It's either you put on.
Just get out of my room, please. Just leave.
So you telling me you can't call a white shirt or nobody that I could talk to myself?
He is going to talk to you when we.
I'd rather him come here and
He's
talk
not
to me.
going to come here. You just talk to him on the
Please
phone. It's the same guy
please
that's going to talk to you over there.
Guys, please.
I want to help
phone's
you,
going
but
in
you
the back.
Don't do
you got to
this.
help us.
Don't do this.
You have got to
Y'all
help
gotta
us.
help me to do not do
We're
this.
trying to help
You
you.
know you're not trying to help me.
We are
Do
trying
not
to help
do
you.
this.
I
No.
just spoke. Come on.
Let's go.
Please, guys, don't do this. Don't do
not
it. Please, no, please do not
you
do
tense
this.
up-
I'm not gonna tense up. See, look at him. Could you please?
Because you're
don't-
raising your arms out.
Please, no, don't. Please, just let me. Please
Turn around.
Please, no, I'm not gonna put my hands
Yes,
behind
you
my
are.
back.
Please just
No.
let me go.
No, please, I'm not. Please,
Oh, God. He's going to get tased.
let me go.
Just let me go, he screams. Yeah, that's how it works. Jesus, how do you get out of there already? Hold on.
Please, no, don't. Please, no, just let me. Please.
Damn, he jetted on him, didn't he?
No, I'm not gonna put my hands
Yes,
behind
you
my
are.
back. No, please, I'm not. Please. Let me go. Let me go.
What do they think? Do they think, like, if they do a good enough job, the police would just let them go?
Give me your hand.
Damn, he went out.
I'm not gonna put my hands
Yes,
behind
you
my
are.
back. No, please, I'm not. Please.
He turned into a track star, didn't he?
Let me go. Let me go.
Give me your hand.
God, he's going again. How's he keep running?
Let me go.
Got in my ass. He got up and left.
Give me your hand.
On again. Down again.
Stop.
I didn't do nothing.
Stop.
I'm telling you, I didn't do
Stop.
nothing.
Get on the
God, look at
ground.
that blood.
Get on the ground.
Get on the
I
ground.
didn't do nothing.
Get on the ground.
Cash, get on the ground.
Dude, I know Mike Tyson's trying to get out of that fight with Jake Paul, but Jesus Christ, this seems a little extreme.
I didn't do nothing.
Get him back.
881. Fourth one.
I didn't do nothing.
Didn't do
I didn't
nothing.
do nothing.
Stop. Get.
Cash.
Look how they just.
What'd he do?
Cash,
Nothing.
get on the ground, please.
Look how they just did that to me, man.
A6 word, second computer deployed.
Cash.
Get.
Cash. Just,
Get down.
All I
easy,
said,
man.
all I said was, please call the white service or something.
we have him waiting for you.
So why would y'all do me like this?
Why are you doing yourself
I
like
said,
that?
please. I said, please.
We are trying
Please.
to be as easy as we can.
I said, please. I beg y'all,
I'm gonna do
please.
it again.
No, don't blast me.
Cash.
I'm going to hit him again. I don't seem like it's working, bro. He's fixing a jet.
Getting it again.
Why'd you give him that open hallway, bro?
I said, don't do me like that, man.
Just get on the ground.
All I asked for
Get on
was
the ground.
Just get on the ground.
He's just catching his breath singing jet again.
You're gonna get it again.
Get on the ground.
You're gonna get it again.
my face. Look like I just
You're
did.
gonna get it again.
Cash.
There's a security guard he bit.
Come on. Get on the ground.
Ooh, that was a good one. Contact.
Cash. Come on.
Cash.
Come on.
Dr. J really wanted me to say timber. Her message she sent said, taser, 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 timber, timber, timber. She really wanted me to say timber. Yep. She really wanted to.
Get on the ground.
Damn. Damn, bro.
Stomach. Get on your stomach.
Over.
Now he's all, okay, okay, I get it now.
Oh, please help.
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Put your hands behind
I
your
didn't do
back.
nothing wrong.
Cash.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Cash.
Okay.
Remember when I was thinking about, I
Roll
almost had an incident where I assaulted a fucking female nurse, and the people who hate me like made it into like I was a woman beating monster or whatever. After she came after me.
On your back.
Okay.
Get on your back.
Okay.
Get on your belly.
Let me go. Okay.
Roll over.
Okay.
You're not listening.
Okay.
Bro, I'll get...
Okay.
Grab his legs.
God damn it, they're getting after him again.
Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay.
Six dudes trying to hold him down.
Stop.
Got grippy socks on.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Move again. You're getting it again. Just double cuff.
Double stuffing.
I love y'all, man. I love y'all.
Two more. Secure.
I love y'all.
You done?
I'm just doing a little lot sanding here in the background in case you're wondering.
You good?
I love y'all, man.
No, you can hang out for a minute. You clearly got enough fight in you. You're good.
I love y'all.
Stop.
I love y'all.
Stop.
Stop.
You're breathing. You're fine. Here, tell me. Where's the other one out here now? What? Did somebody else run out? No, just him. Where'd the other guy go?
Where'd the other guy go?
I got you.
He ran so far they thought there's two of him.
I thought I heard somebody say they ran out. He ran out.
Okay, let me go now.
No. When you calm down, you're good at.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. I
I
don't
can't
believe
breathe.
you. You're fine. You're
I
talking.
cannot breathe.
Hey, brother, if you're talking, you're breathing. Isn't that crazy?
You treat me like a brother. I just kept telling you don't do it, officer.
You kept
How
fucking
you treat
fighting.
me like a brother.
We gave you multiple options.
Hey, I kept saying it's not me. It can't be possible. I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, that's for the court to figure out. So
Do you enjoy our
Wouldn't it be funny if it wasn't him? Wouldn't it be funny if it wasn't him at all? Like they got the wrong room number. This guy, it wasn't him at all. Never was. It never was him. It's a different guy. By the way, apparently Trump told Dr. Phil that he's a big fan of Oprah and she's terrific. How are the Q-tards? How are they going to do it? How are they going to get this shit together? I just watched a police video. It's actually really good. It's 2 DUI arrests. Trump just told Dr. Phil that he's a big fan of Oprah and that she's terrific. And the Q-tards think that she's the biggest human trafficker ever. Let's see. Could I just type in cops? You know who is making a resurgence on TikTok? Buddy Wayne. What the fuck's his name? Buddy Wayne something. Maybe it was drunk. Buddy Wayne Webb. I know if Rolo's in here, he knows him. The guy that claims that he got shot through his floorboards and there's tunnels underneath everywhere in Texas and whatever. All that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Probably not. Let me go back to just my history. We'll look for it. All right, there is. Don't judge me by my watch history, okay? Don't worry about it. There's a video I just watched the other day that is 2 different DUI arrests. And I don't know who sent it to me. Oh, that's a Dagburn video. Oh, that's one of them. She laughed about this. That's the one we watched, right? Okay, this girl's wild right here. Have you seen this one? Hold on, let me show it. This one is wild. We should watch it. Oprah's a wild. Oh, this is it. Never mind. Y'all gotta watch this first.
You need to stand up inside the car.
Driving around by the pole, right here next to me. Stand by. Hey, stop!
So in case you're wondering how this started, he had a different person pulled over. They're on the side of the road, and this road is like a... Let me show you what's going on so you know what's going on. Oh, God. My bad. I'll draw it for you. That's right. Big Papa's going to draw for you guys. All right, here's what we got. So what we got is like some businesses and some houses and shit over here. Oh, where's my pen? I can do this. House, whatever. I think they're businesses, honestly. But then we've got, so there's going to be driveways, these businesses and houses or whatever, right? And we got a road that connects these. So there's a road here. And then this is the other side of the road. And then, so we got a yellow line through the middle. We're going to do this fancy now. Then there is a grass strip. So there's grass right here on the other side of the road. A little bit of grass, a few trees. Okay? Then there is a guardrail right here on the other side of the grass, okay? There's a guardrail on the other side of the grass. Then, what did you just do, babe? This just fell off the sink, that big heavy thing. Oh, it's balanced. Did you move something? Sorry, I hit the sink. Okay. And then there's like a main, sorry, I was talking to Mariah. Then there's like a main road here, okay? Like a fucking interstate. Well, a highway. Okay? Now the cop, we'll draw him in blue because he's a cop. The cop is right here with somebody pulled over. Cop, and then let's draw like a pink car. Cop with somebody pulled over, okay? This bitch is so drunk that she leaves one of these businesses over here. I kind of drew it backwards. I should have had the pink car on the other side, but so she leaves one of these businesses over here and just tries driving to this highway. Now there's a grass strip and a guardrail. Okay, so she can't do that. When she sees the guardrail at the last minute, she turns, hits the guardrail, and gets stuck between a guardrail and a tree. She gets stuck between a guardrail and a tree over here, right in front of the cop. Right in front of the cop. She almost hits the cop. So the video starts quick, but now you know what's going on because it's hard to tell what happened. But here you go.
The story of two young women who are way too good at crashing cars.
What the? Hey, pull them over. Look, what the doing? 49.
And the guy he's got pulled over said, "You need to pull them over. Look what they got going."
Got a DUI probably that's driving around by the pole right here next to me. Stand by. Hey, stop! Stop driving! Stop! Put your car in park right now!
So drunk.
Put your car in park and turn off the vehicle right now. Give me your keys. Give me the keys to your car. Give me the keys. Jesus Christ. second. Hey, I'm gonna have an officer talk to you really quick, and he'll cut you loose. Yeah, just.
So the guy's got pulled over here in the bottom right-hand corner in this white car. He gets a pass. So he's like, I'm gonna have a different officer come talk to you and just give you a. So he gets off because this woman is crazy, so drunk, and all she keeps bitching about is I gotta be at work at 3 a.m.
That was not at all what I was expecting, ma'am. Give me. It's not a road. Give me your keys, please.
One of the cops says, "Ma'am, this is not a road. Ma'am, you are not on a road. Ma'am, not a road."
Keys, ma'am. Please. I cannot afford to let you drive any further.
I'm not here to drive any further.
I get that. Give me your keys.
Okay.
Period.
Let go of me.
Hand me the keys.
Let go of me.
Hand the officer over there your keys.
Let go of me.
You just ran over
a lot of it is not even real words.
Ran over a sign, crashed your car into a tree.
No.
Yes. I'm going to have you hop out over there.
He surprised her. You just ran over a sign and crashed your car into a tree. No.
Officer, okay?
I have to go to work in the morning. No.
You can't go to the work in the morning.
I'm going to work in the morning.
I don't know about that. You're going to have to hop out over this way, and we'll talk about work in the morning.
You guys, let me go home.
I need you to hop out of the car that way.
For real? No. I'm all right.
Ma'am, you need to get out of the car.
Lexi, get out of the car.
Dude, I swear.
Okay.
There's a tight squeeze here, buddy.
It's fine. Just switch me.
The best bet's going to be to go out that door.
I don't think she can. It's Penn.
No, the rear back.
You think so?
So they don't know if they can get her out through the guardrail, between the tree, the other door. Now they're talking about taking her out the back fucking door. The back driver's side door.
What I don't understand is it's pinned into a tree. So you're about to come out the back door. Either willing.
Our best option's here. Here? Yeah. I'll pull her out. It's fine. I'm sitting right there. She runs over the stop that sign there.
Between the two of you?
Yeah, well, no. She pulled up out of the Tasty Crab over there, ran the sign over, was about to hit this, backed up, pulled up over here, and then just, and it's all on body camera. I'm just like, what the f is happening right now?
What the fuck was she doing with the Tasty Crab?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Let's go work.
Yeah, that's it. You didn't have your taillights on, man. That was it. Yeah, they're on now. You need to get out of the car.
It's my job. I'm worried about my job. I have to. Hey, motherfucker.
You're about to get drugged out.
You need to get out of the car then.
I'll get out of the job. What about my job?
We are done. Step out over here.
I'll step out my car.
If you do not start making some movement, I am going to pull you over the back of this seat and out of the car. Get out of the car.
I will. But hey,
let's move.
Will you let me go to my job?
I am not letting you go
I will get out of the car if you'll let me go to my job in the morning.
anywhere.
In the morning.
I have no idea yet. You are drunk and need to exit the vehicle now.
Drunk.
So drunk.
You
So
are
drunk.
super drunk.
I am not.
Either that or I'm going to tell you one more time. Right now.
I will let
If you do not go out that door right now.
That door. But my job.
I don't care about your job. I care about you getting out of the vehicle. You need to go out the door right now.
I will go out the door.
Then go.
My job.
Nope. We are done talking about your job. You need to go.
For real.
Come on.
For real. She even said for real, so that makes sense. So
Somebody hold
she did
this.
say for real. Did you hear her say for real though? She said for real once. I would have let her go if she said for real.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get up and get out of the car.
I'm on video. Hey.
That's great.
They've got her by her hair.
Step out of the car.
She's being choked.
Don't choke me. You're
She thinks
choking me.
she said she
You're
likes
choking
Get
it.
out of the car.
I will.
Ryan likes to be choked.
I have a job.
All right, get up. That's great. I have a job too.
I didn't have to use my hands.
Listen. I need you to listen. Look at where you're at. So you need to stand up inside the car. There's no I will.
I
Do it now.
will.
So here's what's gonna happen if you don't get out of the car, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get pepper sprayed.
Don't pepper spray me.
Then get up and get out of the car.
I have a job. Okay,
That's great.
She has a job, guys.
Okay, I will.
Did you forget she has a job?
We can't.
Don't grab my
We
trailer.
physically are unable to.
No, you physically are. Hey, stop! I'm a woman. Let go of my shirt.
Then stand up and get out of the car and act like a woman.
Okay, I will. Hey! Like a woman. Hey!
All right, hold on so she doesn't get jammed up on that. Yep.
Hey! I know.
They finally get her out. So that's like a main road. See how there's no way she could get to this road, but that's where she thought she was going. This is like a much bigger road. It looks like this may be an access road, the interstate on the left, highway on the right, and this kind of runs between them to access the businesses.
Got her?
Thank you. You got me.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Step over. 1, 2, 3, up. There we go.
You got me, you big strong man.
And handcuffs. Hands behind your back. No need to pull away from us. There's no point.
I'm not.
You're not because you're.
Up my ass.
Well, that's because you're pulling away.
I am not pulling away. I am not fighting.
Why are you always up my ass? Well, you're being arrested, ma'am.
You guys.
Got it.
Don't.
Mariah, don't leave that outside light on. I always forget it.
He's bullying me.
You can't be scared of the dark. You're 32.
Don't do that.
Can we act like an adult?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, relax.
We're all white.
Go on.
No, give me my phone.
All right, maintain control of her.
Give me
we're in
my
the middle
phone.
of the road.
No.
So I stopped the car. They pulled in here. Her car was over here in the Tasty Crab parking lot.
Drove straight over.
She drove straight up next to me, ran that post over, almost hit the concrete barrier here, decided to back up, and then just drive along here and crash into the tree and the guardrail.
Wow. This is intense.
That was just absolutely wild.
Step out again. We're gonna switch cars.
I'm gonna have you hop in the back of my squad car, okay?
Where am I going?
What?
So now they got to change cars
You're
with
gonna
her.
be processed for a DUI. I'm gonna ask you to perform field sobriety testing, and then
I
we'll
think she might work at the Tasty Crab.
go from there.
Where's my stuff?
Your stuff's in the car. What would you like out of the car?
My car, my purse.
Your purse?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that for you.
Old Mariah used to work at the appetizing axe wound, I think.
I just need you to hop out, okay?
No, I need that right now.
What?
You know, Mariah used to work at a restaurant where she was a waitress, where a bunch of other young girls were waitresses at, and the dirty, disgusting old men would call it the Pussy Palace because they're nasty motherfuckers, like disgusting, like 60, 70, 80-year-old men called it the Pussy Palace so they could go see girls that were in high school wait tables. And it was just like a known thing that they called it that.
Right now.
It wasn't like a fucking strip club. It was like a restaurant. Like just a regular restaurant where they wore aprons and T-shirts.
No, you're gonna hop out of the car right now, and they're gonna look.
Will you please
Can
give
you?
me my phone?
Your phone's actually in my car.
I need that right now. I know, but fuck.
Okay. You're not gonna get that right now.
Dude.
But I'm just
I
gonna.
know, I'm not
I know.
gonna
Slide your
right
feet
now.
out.
Please let me have my phone. Please.
You're not gonna dictate what happens, okay?
I'm not gonna dictate.
I am gonna ask you to hop out of the car.
I will hop out of the car. Please.
So step
let me
out of
have
the
my
car.
phone.
Step
Are
out
you
of the
gonna
car.
let me have my phone?
No.
Please.
And that's just how it's gonna be. Swing your
have
feet out of the
work
car.
At 4:30 in the morning, I need to have my phone.
I can assure you that you're in no condition to
I am on
be.
a probationary period.
I don't care.
I work 2 jobs. Like,
on a
you
probationary
understand that?
period.
No,
Oh,
you don't
no.
get that.
You had a
You
job.
don't get the
understand that?
single mom. You don't get that at all. Like,
Listen, I just need you to
have
step
to
out of the car.
go.
I am not trying to be unsympathetic, but in your condition, you have no business going to work. It's 1:15. You are going to be in no
1:15.
condition in 3 hours
I'll
and
be
15
all
minutes to
right.
go to work. Step out of the car for me, and we're
I
going to go
won't
back
be
here to
there.
this one.
Will you have my
Gotta be
phone?
there at 4:30.
I do have your
man.
phone. I just need you to step
Maybe you
out.
can just drop her off at her job.
Don't manhandle
She get her
me.
car later.
I am
I
asking
swear to
you.
God, don't manhandle me. Don't manhandle me.
You're forcing us to.
No, I'm not forcing you to. I want you to have my phone.
In the front seat. It's literally right in front of you.
What?
You're saying the fourth seat. The
Fantastic. I'm
Is
bleeding.
that hers or yours? Yours?
My lord.
I got a Band-Aid in the car.
And, yeah,
From what?
I'm thinking it's class.
Oh, boy.
she there now?
Yeah, I'm gonna take her back to post.
Okay. You want me to come with you?
He gets better, just wait.
Handful. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep bleeding apparently.
Job was my second job. Like this. My second job. Hey, can I please some cigarettes?
We don't even have them.
What?
We don't have your cigarettes.
Yeah, my cigarettes in my car.
Exactly.
He needs a cigarette.
Alright.
Probably calling and hope Squidward answers.
Hold on me. Sarah, fall over.
I'll get you.
I'm just gonna be hang tight right here. And we're just gonna walk right in here, okay?
Walk me.
I will walk you. Ready?
I can't die tonight.
You're not gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have you do some tests just to make sure that you were actually good to drive when you were driving, okay? Alright, let's just walk in here.
Sure.
Not real.
No, we're going straight in here. Alright, just go ahead and stop. No, wait. Stop. I'm gonna take the handcuffs off, okay? What was that? You have to pee?
The bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Turn around for me.
06 PT and still drinking at 3:30 in the morning. Dude, the worst I've ever seen anybody get in trouble was we had a 5-15 fucking PT formation. And it was, for some reason, we'd all went to town and got drunk and shit the night before. I don't know, because this is like middle of the week. Something had happened. Anyways, we get to PT formation. There's a soldier missing. Okay? And they were very, 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 very big on accountability at this point because we were just getting ready to deploy. And there were certain metrics you have to hit to be able to deploy. Like, you have to make sure you got your shots. You have to make sure you got your medical records. You have to make sure you got this, that. So they're very big on everybody being there every day. No sick call, no nothing. Like, you got to let people know if you're going to fucking bail out or whatever. And they keep calling this guy's name over it like 3 or 4 times, and no one wants to say anything. And I had no idea this happened. But the 2 guys that went out with him, finally one of them said, I think he was with us last night. And the first sergeant says, you think what? He said, I think he was with us last night. And you could tell he's still fucking drunk. And the first sergeant said, what the fuck does it mean you think he was with us last night? And another guy stepped forward and says, yeah, he was with us last night, first sergeant. And they're like, well, if he was with you last night, where the fuck is he now? So that gets taken away from our PT formation. But what I figure out at the time, these 3 guys went out together, and they were so fucking drunk that they got a cab back to post. But where our barracks were at, you couldn't get a car to because construction and stuff. So they got dropped off from the cabin. All 3 of them were together, and they were walking and stumbling back. One of them passed out, collapsed, tripped, fell in a ditch. And they were trying to get him up out of the ditch. And then in their drunken stupor, they just said, fuck it, and left this fucking soldier in a ditch. Drunk, passed out, couple blocks from the barracks. They found him during PT formation. They found him in the ditch. Still passed out, sleeping like a baby. And the Army's real big on, like, obviously, no, don't leave anybody behind, battle buddies. Like, the first sergeant had a fucking aneurysm. He's like, I'd rather find all 3 of you motherfuckers in a ditch than one soldier left in a fucking... But again, they made these choices while they were drunk. It's not like they actually fucking decided to, leave him or whatever. But he starts running through scenarios. They're getting fucking smoked. It was like days of punishment for this. And the guy who ended up passing out in the ditch was really it was his fault. Like, if he'd have just held his liquor a little bit better and stumbled to the barracks, he ended up getting to go to sick call and get an IV. And everybody else was getting the fucking shit smoked out of him. It was bad. It was bad. And that became a talking point from that point on. Anytime we had pass, anytime we were going somewhere, they'd be like, don't be like so-and-so. Leave a motherfucker laying in the ditch. Like, it was bad.
Hold on. No. Wait. Right here.
She told you she got to pee.
And we're still going to wait right here.
She already told you, bitch.
What was that? Yeah, just come over here.
She's so drunk, she's oblivious that she's even in trouble.
That's f***ed up. Like,
My phone.
no, you heard me. You heard me.
Lexi, I need you to step over here, okay?
I'm right here.
Walk over there.
Okay.
It's going to be like maybe 5 minutes. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to do 3 tests, and then we're going to be done. You can go to the bathroom, and we'll get going, okay?
So he's trying
what I
to
need you to
do
do is just step over here for me, okay?
the test to see if she's drunk or not.
What is that?
She refuses.
My attorney. My attorney president.
Okay, are you not going to do these tests?
I'm going to wait for my attorney first.
Okay, then I will take that as a no, and you can go ahead and place your hands behind your back again.
Wait till she goes to piss.
Alrighty. Going straight down here.
Use the bathroom. Yeah. Thank you.
Different unit. He ran away from the MPs into the woods behind the barracks and passed out. We did hands across the wood line and finally found him. Yeah, so that was what happened. So the first sergeant was with them trying to reconstruct their memories, and the rest of us were fucking running PT. But they pulled off a whole goddamn a couple sections. I guess it wasn't a full platoon. A couple sections to go hands across America to find his ass. Found him in a ditch, which they were kind of piecing their night back together during that time. I think later on it came out that they had been at a bar and got thrown out of the bar. But it's like a bar that, like, basically somebody in the service got thrown out like every night. Got thrown out of the bar, and they said they were going to call. They said they were going to call the MPs or the police or something. And that's why they left. And they were dropped off by a guy driving a taxi, but they were so drunk they thought either he dropped them off in the wrong spot or they thought they were dropped off in a different spot, because they actually went, when they first started walking, they went away from where we were staying, our barracks and shit. So they went in the wrong direction after they got dropped off, then come back. They even went, when they were in trouble and shit, and they were writing up their punishment and Article 15s and all that shit, they went back and found some security footage, like the guy dropping them off, them going the fucking wrong way. Then we got our hands on the security footage and just laughed like hell about it. They were so fucking drunk.
You're going to need your hands.
Shut the door.
So she went in without even letting them take off the cuffs. Like, they just wanted her to turn around and take off the cuffs. She went in, then shut the door. She's not allowed to shut the door while she's in custody.
The door needs to stay open while you're in custody.
Okay.
Yep, and you
This guy's a perv. He just wants to watch her piss.
probably need your hands, correct?
Nasty motherfucker.
Why don't you use the toilet instead of standing in the middle of the floor?
I don't ever watch Mariah piss. Sometimes I do watch her toes curl underneath the door, but that's just like a weird kink I have.
Can't pee my bathrooms now. So,
Would you like us to take your handcuffs off?
I'd like you to take my bathrooms off. Like,
Doesn't. Okay.
Step out of the bathroom, okay?
out of that.
Yep. Stand next to the water fountain. Take a step through. Thank you.
By the time they get her out and get her handcuffs off, she forgets that she can't shut the door.
The door has to
Legend
stay
makes
open.
you watch. That makes
You
sense.
watch me pee.
No, I don't want to watch you pee. Please
Oh, you
shut the door.
do. Hey.
It'd be funny if she sat on the urinal and took a shit.
Love it.
The door has
Close it. They just told her she couldn't close it.
to stay open.
Close it.
This is your opportunity to use the bathroom. Use it or don't. Or go back and handcuff. Okay, ready? Go. Go ahead and use the bathroom or don't. We're not going to debate this.
Hey, love it. Like,
The door is fine here.
hey, I'm 20 years old.
Great.
Period.
Awesome. Use the
It's not
bathroom
a
or don't.
safety issue
Don't
for
push
you,
this door in
lady.
my... Don't push the door in my foot.
She's like, I'm 20. I can do it by
Am I catching
myself.
an ag charge? Because that's where you're going to be.
All right,
I have to pee.
we are done
Pee.
doing
I'm
that.
ripping my pants. Like, no, hey, don't f***ing abuse me.
I'm not trying
twisting
to.
around.
You need to
What?
quit
Now you are.
pulling your arms away.
Ow!
Now the water works. She'll forget about it in a second.
I gotta pee. I gotta
Women be like that though. They know when they fucking start crying that there's a group of guys that'll immediately be like, "Oh shit," and back off and let them have their way. Then there's other motherfuckers out of me that are like, "Cry, bitch. I like it." Ryan, you're the one who killed a state trooper. What do you mean he gets all your tickets? You were crying then. He left you on the side of the road covered in puke.
No! Hey, stop! I have to pee.
Is that why you killed him?
Are you trying to abuse me?
No. Please.
For real?
We literally established they do not get you out of all your tickets. You got a ticket and had to kill the cop. You were covered in puke and crying. It didn't work.
Please. Lean forward, please. Lexi, lean forward so I can uncuff you.
I have to go to the bathroom.
We'll wait for
Okay. You're trying to rape me or something?
You trying to rape me or something, dude?
I just have to go to the bathroom.
You were given that opportunity and you wished
I know, but y'all were grabbing me. Y'all wouldn't let me go.
you were in the bathroom on your own.
I know.
And you chose to
I was not in the bathroom on my own. Y'all was holding on me the whole time.
Okay, well, good thing this is all on video. You can watch the video after if you like. It's up to you if you want to
I
table, but that was getting nowhere.
Can you loosen this shit up?
It'll take one to hold.
So she already forgot she's
I'm
crying.
trying to fight you off. Like, tight as fuck. This hurts. Like,
Put your hands in front of you.
The other one.
don't kill me.
Don't kill me. Don't rape me. You better be glad I wasn't your cop.
I'll be honest.
I didn't
that's
say
not
anything.
gonna happen
I
right
just said you
now.
better be glad I wasn't your
When you
cop.
get to the jail, they can do all that.
Take care.
Damn, chill out.
I'll be back.
Do you have anything in your mouth? You lift your tongue up. Lift your tongue up.
There she's laughing.
Keep your head
can't do
down. And lift your tongue up like this. Okay. But you don't have
Seems like
anything
she's
in your
having a good
mouth,
time,
right?
at least.
And your tongue and saliva.
I'm a good girl out here. Trying to make it. I have to pee like no other, but put that shit tight as fuck. Y'all see that shit? Why?
There's a clip from somewhere. Oh, it's Friends. When Ross sees how Rachel gets out of a ticket by flirting with the cop or whatever, or maybe she tells him to flirt with the cop, he walks up and he's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. And then they find out how expensive the ticket is. And then Ross goes, "Hello, Officer Pretty." And he's like, "My name's Officer Petty." Like Ross is trying to hit on him. You guys remember that for Friends? It's pretty funny.
Like, you think I'm trying to hurt y'all? Why though? Show your power. Show your power. So show you hurt me. That's, why?
Why did they have to do what?
Why do they have to do like that?
They had to get you out of the car because you were refusing
I like
to
when
comply.
something traumatic happens to Ryan. I like to make sure she's okay. So she can come home and I can fucking kill her.
I complied 100%.
Make sure she's safe.
Why do they have to be like that?
How many times did they have to tell you to get out of the vehicle?
Once.
What?
One time.
One time's all they did.
I told you multiple times to get out of the vehicle.
She doesn't even realize that's the officer that was there.
What, 2?
And you failed to do so.
No, 2.
I'm going to have the other officer take you out of that handcuff. And I'm going to have you step up here and provide a breath sample. Okay?
I'm not going to. Okay. I got me.
You can refuse at that point, which is fine. And then
now.
Listen, once the refusal is done, or you provide a breath sample, then you can go to the bathroom.
I feel me now.
But I can assure you, hold on, if you refuse, then I have to apply for a search warrant, which I'm gonna do.
Searching?
No, I'm gonna apply for a search warrant, which is, I'm gonna apply for a search warrant for you to apply for a search warrant, which I'm gonna do.
Searching?
No, I'm gonna apply for a search warrant, which is,
I wonder if she's skinny enough to even be Miss Alabama or not.
I'm going to apply for a search warrant for you to give me blood, breath, and urine samples. Can you actually listen instead of just rambling? Once she's done peeing in our trash can, I need somebody over here to assist with this breath sample. Once she's done peeing in our trash can, I need somebody over here to assist with this breath sample.
Peeing in the trash can.
Would you say? Hi, girl. Goodness gracious, girl! I'm gonna take you to the bathroom. I don't know what's going on. That's what I'm trying to tell him. I have.
We gave her the opportunity and she tried to slam the door in our face.
I'm trying. Officer Johnson, I'm trying to slam the door. I told him I had to pee. It's wrong. No.
She's been extremely.
Not even one time. Hey, I wasn't there on scene, so I don't know what's going on, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search you, okay? Just make sure you don't have anything on you. You good? I have nothing on me. Perfect. You can stand up for me, okay? I like the color of your nails. Those look cute. You can relax. I have nothing on me. So you can put your head down. No, this smoke. You wanna watch me pee? Hey, be nice. Why are you gonna talk like that? No, I'm serious. He's like one of the nicest. Why you watch me pee? You know how it is. Yeah, he's a good
He want to watch me pee.
No, good guy. Pervert. That's all my seats. Yeah, whatever you want. Hey. Hey. I'm clean. That's all. There you go.
I just need you to step over here, okay?
Alright.
Lexi, right here.
For what?
I'm gonna ask you to provide a breath sample.
I'm good. This is your
Thanks, you
opportunity
get
to
some
provide a
contagious
breath
crabs.
sample.
This is your opportunity. If you refuse to provide a breath sample, your driver's license is gonna be suspended for a year.
Yep.
Okay? All right, step over here for me really quick. I'm just gonna give you the opportunity here for a second and then let you tell
Doing
me that
everything
you
he can
refuse.
to give her the opportunity not to refuse this because it's automatic failure,
I'm
right?
gonna talk to your attorney.
And that's if they don't take like fucking
We're both on the same
steal your
page,
blood
right?
or urine
I
samples
just want to
and
make
shit.
sure, like, you're on the same page with me, right? That you didn't try to me?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why would you say that? You got video, right? Yeah. Okay, you got video.
I
Okay.
have a body camera on. I've had it
Okay,
on
body
this
camera
entire
thing.
time.
Okay. So what Officer DeMoss is doing
Imagine
now,
sobering
I know
up
you
and
said
having
that
to
you
watch all
refuse, you don't
this,
want to get a
dude.
sample. That's your right.
You gotta
That's
feel
fine.
like
That's
shit,
your right.
right?
He still has to do his job and set it up on the machine.
Are you willing to
show that you
provide me with a breath sample?
If you're willing to provide me with that body camera.
Yes, I will provide you with the body camera.
Okay, right now.
It's still recording. Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
He thinks she's gonna give him a VHS tape. What do you expect?
Okay, then can you please press the R button on that keyboard, indicating that you're refusing?
Go ahead.
I need you to press it.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Did you see you need to use the bathroom?
You guys even notice I trim my beard? Looking extra fucking spicy over here.
Yeah, that's kind of what's gonna do that. When you
Started OnlyMans.
I'm gonna do that. This motherfucker. So it was.
It's gonna be beard clippings and toe picks.
Use that bathroom and we'll get you out of here, okay?
Why are you making such a face, Mariah? Why are you making a face like you're sick? That's the question. Yeah. Sure.
Lights on.
I don't know. Never
Turn it on
appreciated
for me.
it. Dude, like shit.
I'm just gonna lock them so they
Make
don't
fun
tighten
of.
up on you, okay? We're just
You guys
gonna head
know
on
when
out
it
to my
happens.
car.
You know what they're doing. Alrighty, Lexi. So what this is your notice of statutory summary suspension. The suspension of your driver's license shall take effect on the 46th day following the issuance of this notice. So you have 45 days to drive. The 46th day from today, your driver's...
That's crazy. Like, it doesn't even kick in for 45 days. Like, she has 45 days to drive. On the 46th day, then your license is, null and void.
license is going to be suspended for 1 year. Do you have any questions for me about that? This is basically going to be your driver's license to drive.
I guess it's time to appeal.
You'll notice it
It's still
says
just
receipt
wild
to
to
drive
me.
on the back here. That's what you're going to have to hold on to, okay? Because that's basically going to take place of your driver's license. Alrighty.
If you thought Lexi's behavior was bad before, just watch what she does when she arrives at the jail.
All right, hon, go ahead and have a seat for me. You guys friends?
I'm friends with everybody.
Oh, yeah? Were you guys together tonight?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. I don't
They got none of her
One more phone call, real
Hell
quick.
nah.
Come on, guys. More than anything, I have all my bail money in my bag. Y'all can't be for real right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You are not for real.
No, I am. I'm serious.
Yeah, I hear.
You're not getting out
Till when?
Like, I could see the judge tomorrow.
Like noon?
Whatever time that is.
I have 2 jobs to work tomorrow.
You're not gonna make it.
That's my first job. I need my second job. Like, for real.
You're not making it tomorrow.
Either job.
I can't speak for that, but you probably won't get out of here till late tomorrow.
Let me go.
Hey, we're not gonna be
She still thinks she's going to work tomorrow.
I gotta go.
Okay, well, we are on.
I gotta make my money.
Time. You're not going to work. You're not making it.
How am I gonna pay for propane? How am I gonna
Propane and propane accessories? Didn't somebody say Hank Hill earlier?
pay for 2 acres of land with no?
How's she going to pay for her propane?
Do you guys have a... Are you going to be okay? If you make yourself have an anxiety attack, then I'll make you go to the hospital. And we can stay there all night.
She's been making herself try to throw up.
No,
Hyperventilator.
that's not how that works. That's all on camera. If you want to act silly, then we're going to be silly. No. It's going to all stay on camera. I'm done with your game.
Camera me. I didn't drink.
Don't throw up on this desk. You throw up on this desk, you're going to be in trouble.
I didn't drink.
That's disgusting.
I know. I didn't drink a wire. For real.
I'm going to look
I didn't drink. No. For real. Desk? No. Hey,
sit down.
No.
I'm going to hang you to the wall.
You can't hang to the wall. Hey, I didn't.
You're going to handcuff her to the fucking wall.
Hey. I don't care either. Hey, I need help. I ain't gonna get no additional charge. I have no charges before. I'm done as fuck. I didn't drink a wire. I'm not done anxiety attack. Help me. Yeah, but. You're gonna break my arm. You're gonna break my arm. Fuck you guys.
Which is wild, dude.
No.
Sit down.
No, you're f***ing me. I am sober. I am lying there fucking trying to me. No.
You got to calm down, hon.
No. Don't break my arm. Don't break my arm. I have to piss. I told you I have to piss.
How are these?
Let me pee. I swear to God, let me pee. That's all I'm asking. I swear to God, I'm back to pee myself.
Hey, we got to
go. Hold on. I go.
Be yourself. That's what they made mops for.
Lex, stand up.
Go for it.
If you let me pee.
Okay, so
Hey, even the cops are like, why are you so dramatic, dude?
You guys! Don't break my arm, you mother!
Just stand the fuck up. What are you doing?
I am going to pee right now.
You're so
Is anybody
extra.
going to take you to the bathroom?
Okay, we're going to get you standing up.
I don't go with your pouch. No.
By the way, guys, Yori, I
Have me out. I have.
don't know if you guys know this, Yori is visiting Puerto Rico. She's in Puerto Rico. And the whole first day, all she did was rent a car, drive around the entire country, and take any parking space she wanted. They're all available.
Pee. Knock it off. You're breaking my wrist.
Stop.
You're breaking my wrist.
Stop.
So I need you to relax for me.
Lex, I gotta pat you down if you want to use the facilities. Come on.
The longer you take, the longer it's going to be to use the bathroom, okay? Hey, stop spitting.
I can't. F you.
Hey.
Little ball motherfucker.
Calm down.
No, you fucking got it. You want to kill me.
You kick me again, you're going on the ground.
I kick you one motherfucking time.
So now she's kicking them.
Lexi was charged with speeding,
Living a dream, that's
operation
right.
of an uninsured motor vehicle, operation of
Puerto
motor
Rican
vehicle
dream.
when registration was suspended for non-insurance,
Exactly right.
resisting, obstructing, and driving under the influence of
dreams
alcohol.
are there?
She is
None.
innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Mom hit a few cars.
What?
Meanwhile,
right,
officers
so
are
here-
responding to
This is a twofer. So there's another one here that goes. So this is a whole nother story. That one's over. Lindsay's over.
multiple 911 calls reporting a driver who is actively
This is my
crashing
next
into
boss
numerous
name.
vehicles.
Go to a pair of stones.
That little building right there. She just went right around that little building right there.
Hey, come over here right now.
Put your hands up so I can see them. Turn around. Turn around.
I have a broken arm, so
Okay.
please don't.
Okay, I need you to put your hands in front, then I'm going to put you in handcuffs right now. You're
That's
going to
fine.
be detained,
You
okay?
can do whatever you gotta do.
I'm going to put this on the ground for good for you now.
Cool. Please don't jack my wrist because it's
I'm not going to do anything. Okay.
All right, so they tried to run.
It's broken.
So that's why they got her away from the
You know where your
car.
husband went?
I don't have a husband.
Boyfriend?
I don't have
Who
a
else was in the
boyfriend.
vehicle with you?
No one.
Just you?
Yep.
Okay.
So you hit the car?
So we're going to find out she was with another person in the car. He dipped the fuck out of there. He's like, I'm not going down with you, bitch. But it seems like she was driving. But he still dipped out even as a passenger. He must have warrants or some shit.
I don't have anything to say without a lawyer.
Okay, what's your name, ma'am?
None even. Do I have a lawyer?
I don't have anything to say without a lawyer. What's your name? Do you see a lawyer?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna go do that.
Already did that.
There's two people that just
I'm pretty sure there was, you said.
Okay.
Looks to be you.
Anything on you guys should know about?
We'll see. Did you reset it?
I don't have anything to say without a lawyer.
Okay.
Her boyfriend left her ass. She went walking straight back that way towards the condos and the apartments.
So there was another male in the car, right?
I just seen one dude and one girl.
Okay.
So if you got one
All right,
dude
so
and one
here's the
girl, that's
snitch.
what.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon. Did you not hear me say Lindsay's my next wife?
All I seen.
8398. There's another male somewhere back there on those condos.
Yeah. He left her ass.
Okay.
All I know is Legend's trying really hard to sound like Austin in those comments. Oh, I'd lead with a taser. I'm a taser guy. What's it feel like? Doesn't it feel awesome, guys, to have a penis? I see what's going on there.
Hands up here.
No one was with me. I was all by myself.
The vehicle that was hit is still over there on Hollister.
Oh, okay.
That person probably does not even know yet.
Okay, so you observed that happen.
Yeah, I seen it. Like, I was about to turn, because I live on Elm. Okay. I was about to turn, and it was a block up, and I seen, like, I heard a loud-ass bam, and I see all this smoke. And so, like, I drive up there, and I see the back end of this SUV, and, like, it's all over the dang place, right? And so I'm just like, what the heck? So I go up, and I bust a U-turn, like, go back to my house, and then they come back this way, and they almost sideswipe me.
Yeah.
So, and their car was smoking. I thought it was going to burst into flames any second. So I turned around thinking, like, oh my God, these people are going to die or something, right? And I come up over here, and this car was parked right in front of, their car was parked right in front of this house, and just smoke billowing. I pulled up in front of it because I was going to see if they needed any help or anything. She started screaming at me, get out the way, because she couldn't stop the car. And so like, I had to jump in my car and pull off, and then the dude that was with her pushed
he
her
works
into
for the VA.
the parking lot right here. And
This is probably the most exciting thing's ever happened to this guy. He's so stoked to be telling the fucking cops what's happening.
I even said to him, I said, hey, homie, the cops are on their way, man. That's a real stand-up thing you're doing, right? Leaving your girl to talk to him while you duck off. I said, that's a real cool thing for you to do. I said, she got herself a real good man, don't she? You're going to leave her here by yourself. And he just kept on walking.
These are all
So what we're
things.
gonna do? I'm gonna take your.
All of this is shit that never happened. He just saw the guy run away. And he's like, I told him, like, you're being a piece of shit. This is a beautiful young lady. You're going to run away when the cops are probably going to ask questions. You got her a real good man. None of that happened. None of that happened. He was just like, what? Oh. I guess I'll say here till the cops come.
With the handcuffs on?
I'm gonna take them back off, and we're
And I
gonna.
have a whole broken arm, so, and the papers in my car.
Do you need an ambulance? Are you injured at all?
From Friday?
From getting in a car accident?
Yeah. Don't jack on my arm, please.
I'm not doing anything.
It's broken, like I'm not kidding.
Is that from right now?
No, it's from Friday. I have a radial head fracture in my elbow and a broken wrist.
Okay.
So please don't jack on my arm.
When you seen the vehicle she was driving, right?
Yeah, when it almost sideswiped me, I couldn't tell. Like, I just knew it was like an odd colored car. Like, when you get over there, you see it's like light blue. It's not like a normal color. And so I was just like, what the hell? So I didn't see who was driving at that time, you know, but when I got over here and I pulled
He's such
over
a cool
because
dude
the
now.
car was smoking and stuff, like, she was the one behind the wheel telling me, get out the way, get out the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in disbelief. Like, I didn't know if, like, because just like the way they were driving and shit, like how they almost sideswiped me, I was like, I don't know what's going on. And that's when I called 911 right away and I said, like, you know, I'm not in no high speed chase with them. I was hanging back like the whole block, and then like
They were just playing pinball with their local neighborhood cars, and here you fucking snitch them out.
That's my neighborhood, you know what I mean? And normally I don't get involved in other people's business, you know what I'm saying? But like when you're hitting and running my neighbors' vehicles, like that, and you're just like, you're really endangering like all of us here. You know,
He seems like the guy gets involved in everybody's business. Okay.
I don't know. Is there anything else that you guys need from me? I got some stuff that I got to get in the fridge when I get back to the house. So.
I'm gonna ask real quick if they want you to fill out a statement, and then if not, I'll let you get going. All right.
You guys need anything? I bought 6 gallons butter pecan ice cream and 3 Diet Coke, 2 liters. I need to get those in the fridge.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back with you. No problem.
My sweater back on me. I'm freezing. There's nothing in my purse. Like, are you serious?
Spread your feet apart for me. A little bit wider.
Leggings on.
Spread your feet apart for me.
Don't jack on my arm.
Spread your feet apart for me.
Jack on me. Are you serious?
All right, sir. So I'm just
I
gonna
would
put you in
pay
witness
for a female officer to jack on me.
form, and I understand you guys to do. So I'll just
Good
give you the
money.
paper, and I'll put the case number on there, and then if you have time to drop it in at the police department, or I'll call you and I can
bring
come
it
and pick
by
it up.
tomorrow or something, like when I go to work. I work in the evenings over at the VA, so I can just, I only live a couple blocks from there, so I can just drop it off.
Perfect. I'll go get that for you, and then I'll let you get on your way, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, come here.
Don't jack on my arm, please.
Walk with me then.
It's broken. Don't tell me. Can I
Don't
please
jack
get my
on
sweater
me.
and don't jack on my arm.
I was jacking some yellow jackets today.
Have a seat for me.
Get my things, please. I am cold. I don't have anything on me. Can you not? My arm is broken.
You're gonna have to just relax.
No,
okay?
I don't have to do anything.
All right, let's see where we're at with here.
Excuse me. I have rights. Give me my and my f***ing sweater. Excuse me.
I know my rights.
Do you want to check on what she's doing?
She's very cold. Give her a
I
sweater.
have rights. Can you please bring me my things and my sweater after we're done?
I think it's the 14th Amendment. That's the right to a sweatshirt and or hoodie.
After you're done what?
She's looking at it right now.
Looking at what?
Because you were involved in an excess.
No, I was not.
Ma'am, you're under arrest right now. You're not going to get anything else than what you're wearing.
I was. Did you wait? Oh, bitch!
Oh, this bitch.
Do you
It's
want
broken.
me to
Don't
go
worry about
whole ham on you? Whole ham.
Do you want me to go whole ham? I will go whole ham. Fuck the hog. I'll go ham.
I can do this all day, bitch.
With my broken arm.
10-4. Stop.
You want me to do it all day? I can. I have no problem.
You think I can't knock all day? I can. I can.
Okay, you're not getting any.
I didn't do anything wrong. What? Because I was standing behind a porta potty? Get f***ing real.
Why is your car crash sitting right over there?
Was I in it?
You told that person you were.
No, I was not. No, I
It
did
was
not.
stolen.
Okay.
I meant to call you guys.
Contact with
If
that
you're
person.
going to keep continuing,
Oh, are you gonna talk to that person?
If
'Cause
you're
I
going to
didn't-
continue to
don't
hit
tell
that,
me you
your
have
arm- your
contact.
hands
No,
are gonna
now
go
you
behind
just
your
lied
back.
to me. Now you just
Sarah?
lied.
Sarah,
No, don't bullshit me. You
if
just
you're
lied.
going to
I didn't
continue
have
to
contact
yell
with
and
any
hit the
person.
squad, you're going to be put in handcuffs
You can
behind your back, and you're going to be. Your
And
legs
I
are
have
gonna
a
be put in chains.
broken radial fracture and a broken wrist, and you already violated my bullshit. Give me my shit. Take me to jail.
You already violated my bullshit.
Problem with me. I didn't do shit to you. I was standing right there, and you came up.
You already violated my bullshit.
I don't know. Give me a lawyer. Give me my shit. Give me a lawyer.
Okay, if you continue to hit that, your handcuffs
I don't
are
have
gonna
any
be put in
problem
the back.
hitting your shit. I have no problem doing that.
They're being nice by putting her handcuffs in the front because she said she has an arm injury. But if she's going to keep hitting shit, obviously the arm injury isn't that big a deal. They'll put them in the back.
Give me my. You're searching through my shit when I didn't do anything wrong.
You're under
Basically.
arrest right now.
Okay, good for me. Give me my shit.
You don't
What's
get
in
that
my
privilege
purse
anymore.
that has anything to do with anything that happened? Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Do I have drugs in
You
it?
don't get your
No.
purse in custody, okay? Sorry.
I'm gonna need a second over here. She's gonna need to be put in handcuffs in the back and possibly leg restraints.
You want to keep going?
Okay, that's
I can do this all night, bitch.
Put in handcuffs
You
behind
keep going?
Okay, if you're gonna fight with me.
Okay, because I'm not fighting with you. Do I look like I'm fighting?
Okay.
You put me in here.
I told you what was gonna happen, and you continue to hit the squad. So now the privilege of having your hands behind your
at this
you.
point.
Okay.
None.
Ma'am,
Do I look like I give a
if you fight or try to hit or strike any of us?
Honestly, it's probably against policy to even put the hands in front. You know what I mean? Like they're definitely doing her a favor.
You're gonna get extra charges. I just want to let
It's
you.
just so much more dangerous. Plus, they can get access to more things.
Turn your head that way for me.
They can hurt themselves. They can hurt you.
Okay.
They can beat on the fucking door or whatever, the cage.
Turn around. Turn this way. Open the other door on that side, please.
I don't have to do anything. Do you want my paperwork?
She's not asking you to open the door, retard. Open the door on the other side. That way we can get her. I don't have to do that.
Do you want my paperwork? Because I can get out.
Go ahead and no, you're not getting out. Turn this way. Take the cuffs off her front of her hand. Take the cuffs off the front of her hand.
Yeah,
We're
could
putting
you
her in
please?
the back.
Because this is getting like really out of control. You're kind of hurting me right now.
Put your hand on your back.
I don't have to do anything.
Why don't you come over this side?
I don't have to do anything.
Do not resist.
No, it's going to be done to
I'm
you, lady.
resisting.
Stop resisting. Sarah, stop resisting.
Let go of me, you.
Hey, we're not doing that.
No, that fucking hurts. I have a radial fracture. I have a broken arm. I have
A radial fracture, guys. I don't know if she's told you or not, but she's got a broken arm.
Do not kick me.
No, you hurt me. You grabbed me arm. You think I'm not going to react?
Sarah.
No, let go of me.
Hand me your other arm then.
No, let go of me. You're hurting my f***ing arm. You're hurting my f***ing arm. I was in handcuffs. I wasn't f***ing handcuffs. You're f***ing up.
Sarah,
I have a f***ing broken
I'm
arm.
gonna sit you up, and then you're going to put your hands behind your back. Understand? Sarah, sit up and put your hands behind your back.
There they go. There's Mariah's crocodile tears.
Now, can you run EMS here?
Better be careful. She'll have you killed before
Yeah, you
court.
better get a f***ing ambulance here right now. Like I'm not get an ambulance. No, get an ambulance here.
Call that man an ambulance.
Apparently he ran over the bridge, and that's the last they saw him. No, unless he ran across the lake.
I don't think they're paying her enough attention. Feels like she turned on her own siren.
You want me to stay over here? You want me to go get the card information and pictures and stuff?
Yeah, why don't you do that? We're just gonna wait for EMS to get here.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Holy, that's more than a little side step.
Yeah. You ready to check? I'm allowed to go through the car, right? Something like this.
I mean, did she say she was driving?
Never lied.
Yeah.
She said she's the only one in the car.
Is she impaired? I didn't talk to her.
83 to 86. Do you believe she's impaired?
Do you believe she's impaired? No. I don't think so.
Sarah.
I have a radioactive fracture.
That's why we have the ambulance.
You don't get it. Like, I can't
is definitely impaired.
Definitely impaired.
Definitely.
You think?
So I get access?
Damn, look at her.
Oh, jeez.
Her whole beard came off. It's right there.
No.
There's a cigarette just casually burning up.
I saw it the first time. No, it's not.
Is that a knife? Why is there a knife in here?
Sir, if you want, you can kick your feet out, and that's it. You gotta stay in the car.
My arm is
You're not coming out of handcuffs. You already threatened with us.
Then take me to jail. Just you down with it. I don't give a right now.
Well, you're saying that your arm's broken, so we're gonna have you looked at by.
That's it. So get me out. It's killing me.
You were fighting with us, so we can't do that.
You know what? You stupid.
Okay.
Oh, you can't take her handcuffs off after she's arrested? That's weird. I figured you'd just be like, oh, your arm's broken here. Why don't you just walk yourself to jail? We'll meet you there.
Hi, sir. I'm Officer Blackhawk, Tacoma Police Department. Sorry to wake you up.
Yeah, no problem.
Is this your vehicle out here?
Yeah.
So I was involved in an accident. Someone sideswiped it. They are intoxicated. We have located that person.
Can I put a shirt on?
Yeah, no problem. Yep.
What a shitty way to be woken up, dude.
They did pretty good damage on this left corner here. That's about all they really did. Most of the damage was to their car, so it's kind of just this area. Yeah.
But we got their information and all that?
Yeah, we don't have their insurance. They're pretty difficult, but we do have who they are and all that stuff. So just kind of wanted to make you guys aware and then maybe get your guys' information.
I don't do live streams anymore. This is not live.
Sarah, stop kicking.
I quit.
No! Get the away from me, you stupid bitch! Just get the away from me.
So she ran from the car.
Okay.
We put her in handcuffs at first because she said that she has a broken arm. Then she started to fight and punch and kick.
With her broken arm.
I mean, to be fair, she did say that it was broken when I first walked up to her, but she was involved in that vehicle crash, so.
What they hit?
Car for sure.
So was she driving or passenger?
I guess we don't know at this point, but.
Hey, it's the ambulance. You sit up? No? What's your name? What's your name?
Sarah.
Put down.
Sit up. Sit up, Sarah, if you want the ambulance to evaluate you.
I don't. I have a radial fracture in my elbow, and I have a fractured wrist. What more do you want from me?
Well, you wanted an ambulance, right?
No. I want it to be done. I want to be out of this because there was like.
Well, it sounds like that's not going to happen, so if you don't want EMS, we'll head out. If you want to go to the hospital and have that evaluated?
They're looking for a reason out of there. You don't want us, we'll leave now.
Firm fracture?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So, okay. You got fractures and no cast?
In my elbow? They're going to cast my elbow.
I like to cast your whole arm. I mean, if you want.
Really?
Yeah, if you want technicalities. Would you like to go to the hospital or no?
Yes.
You do want to go to the hospital?
Right now.
Okay, let's go. You want to go to the hospital? We'll
Yep.
figure it out on down.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, I do. Yep, I think I do.
You guys know Sarah?
Yes, that is my whole mom.
That's your mom,
Yep.
okay.
Go on. Come on.
Where's her boyfriend at?
That
Is it her boyfriend? Is it your dad?
Yes, that is my whole mom. Your whole mom?
You guys know
your
Sarah?
half mom?
Yes, that is my whole mom.
That's your mom,
Yep.
okay.
Go on. Come on.
She's
Where's
been
her
in a little
boyfriend
bit
at?
of a wreck,
Is it her boyfriend? Is it your
okay?
dad?
No, that's my husband.
Just a little.
That's your husband. I was with her. And where's he at?
He should have been with her. In the passenger seat.
Well, he fled the scene and he's out running around.
Oh no, they snitched on. She snitched on her husband, dude. He's gonna beat the fuck out of you when he gets home, girl. Jesus Christ, you better change the locks. He was free and clear. This other bitch can't even remember who was with her. Ah, you just snitched on him, dude. So I'm pumping gas at some little boy comes out of the gas station, is looking around the parking lot I ask him if he needs help, and he says he can't find his mom. I get her number to call her, but straight to voicemail. I ask what he's driving, and he says black Nissan Armada, no such car anyway. He winds up walking over to Duncan's drive-thru and gets in a white Subaru sedan. So I'm waiting to see if it's his mom, and the mom is a girl I actually know named Rachel, that douchebag Clint that tried to stiff you. Oh, didn't want to pay me when I was working? Yeah, what's going on? Let's call Mariah. You guys want to call Mariah before we finish the video?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
You fucking bitch. You fucking cunt burger.
Hello.
So was it his mom or not? Is the kid being abducted?
It was, and I actually recognize the kid now. He just had all this hair shape because she has like 2 sons and 1 daughter. Because remember, I had to watch those bad
Yeah, we don't
kids
don't give out a bunch of their
day.
details, babe. Don't give out a bunch of their details. Was it his mom or not?
But remember, whenever I had to watch those bad kids, and the oldest one has like autism. I'm definitely sure, and he's the one that's lost. So he's like 11, I think, but he comes out of the gas station line pumping gas, and I'm the only fucking car in the parking lot. And he's looking around, and I'm like, do you need help? And he's like, I think she left me. And I'm like, who? And he's like, my mom. And I'm like, I'm the only car here. I was like, what's her phone number? And I'll call her. So he gives me the phone number, and I call. Before that motherfucker can even ring, the kid's like, well, did it work? Did it work? Did it work? I was like, I don't know. It's just now ringing. So it goes straight to voicemail. He's like panicking. I get the attendants out of the gas station. I'm like, this kid's mom is gone. And they're like young boys, so they don't know what to do. They're just like standing there like, oh, wow. Well, I don't know. And so there's a white, he tells me, I was like, what kind of car does she drive? He says
Wait
black,
a second.
like,
You
Nissan
tell
Armada.
such a good
What?
story. Like,
Shut up,
for real,
William.
like a good, like a good story. Like,
Don't interrupt me to be stupid. Anyway, so I said, what kind of car does she drive? He says, a black Nissan Armada. There hasn't even been one of those the time I pulled in the parking lot. And we're looking around, and there's a white Subaru, like, sedan at the drive-thru of Duncan, because, Duncan is attached to the gas station. And I was like, well, there's a car there, but it's definitely not a black SUV
you're
or a
hilarious,
Nissan.
you fucking
He's
retard.
He's like, well, let me just go look. Let me just go check. So he walks over there, and I'm guessing he knows. He's like, oh, never mind, just a joke. It's just a joke. And goes around and gets in the car, and I wait for them to come around the back of the store after getting Duncan, and sure enough, she parks back in front of the gas station and gets out, and it's fucking Rachel. I was like, well, this makes a lot of sense now as to why her kid was gone.
So there you go.
So that was
Found
it.
the mom,
So you
huh?
called and wanted it to sound exciting.
Yeah, it wasn't. All right. See you, bye.
Bye.
I don't know. My memo, God, before they pulled her license because she couldn't fucking see anything, she left us multiple times at the store. And then I don't know if she forgot us or she was trying to teach us a lesson or whatever. Pretty sure she forgot us. But then she would try to play it off when she come back to pick us up like an hour later. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, that'll make you grow up strong." Like, my mama couldn't see shit. Thank God they pulled her license. Thank God. Our friend King Upshaw, who's so upset about Trump now. Oh, I come back and you're a liberal. He's back. In case you're wondering who I was talking to earlier. You're a liberal now? Oh my God. Fucking retard.
Well, is this your cat? He wants home.
Oh, my baby. Yes. I don't know why he would flee.
He wasn't driving.
No.
So I don't know why he.
So it would be leash.
He's the guy that announced
You can
nobody
look him
was.
up. Like he.
Same guy that announced nobody was watching me while he sat and watched me and gave all the commentary. Good job reading it to nobody because nobody's watching. Oh, you're still reading it? Yeah, keep going. I was watching.
It doesn't have anything.
He just took off.
He's just running loose.
Well, mom hit a few cars.
What?
And
oh my gosh.
She snitched on her husband.
You want me to come in so the dogs don't get out?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe mom was going out for a night on the town.
Exactly. If you don't like, even people that support Trump, but they're like if, let's say you say you're going to vote for Trump, but he's like on your nerves, or you say he said something stupid, or he said something that wasn't true. They're like, you fucking snowflake liberal piece of shit. What? You like pedophiles? Like, it's so crazy, dude. I don't do the whole. I've never been like just the bandwagon or the cultish shit. I would rather. I was always counterculture, I guess, but they're fucking obsessed. They're brainwashed. They're crazy. I don't know what to say about it.
Mom was coming home from the.
And like, if Trump says it, it's like God commanded them. It's so weird. I don't know. Like they've been trained to distrust any mainstream source. So now when God says it, when Trump says it, they just all run out and repeat it. It's almost like a religious, like a zealot or something. I don't know. It's wild. I've watched it take over people's fucking lives. Like their whole life is now Trump good, everything else bad. They don't even have personalities anymore.
Cars, and then she took off running, and she parked at Butts Park. She has that. Well, we found your mom hiding behind a building, but we haven't found Lee yet.
Behind buildings?
You said it was a leash.
Yeah. And he ran?
He ran, yeah.
What?
So mom hit a few cars, got out of the car at Butts Park, and then took off running, and she was hiding behind a shed over there.
Okay, so my husband probably thought, like,
he was
I'm
in trouble
too. He has nothing ever against him. Like, he is a single whole person.
Well, I'm sure he wasn't. No one's thrilled about, talking to the cops, but.
Yeah, but he's a passenger. Nothing would have happened.
Why would he run?
I don't know. But you're free to call and tell him that he's not in trouble. So, because I don't want him to, our initial thought was he ran towards the lake.
Is he going to be in trouble?
Is my mom in your backseat?
No, mom's on the way to the hospital right now. She's fine, but she's going to be under arrest for OWI.
Yeah.
DUI.
Okay.
She's pretty worked up right now. She's kicking and screaming, and
yep.
So she is in leg shackles and handcuffs, and she's all
great
because she's freaking out.
Is she's not gonna get charged with anything, right? Other than like hitting cars and stuff, obviously.
That's going to be determined if she kicks cops and stuff like that. She's going to get felony
Let
charges.
them know. Just be like, Julia's
She's
here.
going to.
Just tell them to tell her Julia's here.
Okay.
And
maybe
she won't do anything.
Maybe we'll call her here and see if you guys can calm her down.
We'll talk to her.
Can you hear me? Is she freaking out?
Yeah.
Ask her if she wants to talk to her daughter.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, she's
that was
not
nice
going to be able to let you
be
talk
honest
to her
with you.
because she's still freaking out and they don't want to get.
Seriously, if you tell her that Julia's here, she'll calm down. I'm not even shitting you.
He will not bite you.
And what's crazy is how suddenly everybody got super obsessed. Everybody got super obsessed with like national and international politics that half of them couldn't name their fucking mayor or don't know what's going on. Like they the stuff that would affect their lives so much more. They're oblivious to, but suddenly they have to know about the latest trade deal that's going on with fucking international Chinese waters and Taiwan and shit. That'll never fucking affect them. Like, I'm not saying you can't be interested in that shit. Like, a lot of people are interested in geopolitics, but to make that like your life. Well, what about Biden did this and Trump was doing that? And they don't know the like local city ordinances. I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's weird what people choose to obsess over, I guess.
want to call Lee and tell him he can stop running through woods?
Like right now, I do not know why my husband would do that. He has nothing.
No warrants or nothing like that?
No.
That man has, like, he's the sweetest, kindest man. I don't even know why he would run.
So the car is parked in Butts Park. Do you guys know where that is? Down by the dam?
Is it wrecked? Is it?
She hit a few cars, yeah, that were
Few
parked.
cars? 1, 2, 4? How
We
many
don't.
is that?
We're still counting.
One.
So.
What?
More than one.
Besides, she was driving down Hollister and she's very intoxicated, so we don't know how many she hit right now, but.
Oh my god.
We're not sure if that car is drivable, but.
Well, that's probably why Lee's fled.
They don't. These idiots don't realize that website, the National Debt Clock website or whatever, it's just run by some fucking guy. Because they'll have like crazy shit. They'll have like fucking like Q adjacent posts and shit on it. Yeah, because it's just run by some guy. They think our federal government runs that site, and it'll have like watch the water on it. Like what the fuck?
We will get the car back here to our home.
Okay. She's gonna be at the hospital. She claims she got a broken arm.
Yeah, she does. She has a broken elbow and a broken wrist.
Okay. So she's gonna be down at the hospital. She's gonna have quite the process.
Yeah.
If she's gonna avoid jail, she's gonna have to have someone pick her up.
Yeah.
Is that something either of you two be willing to do? Okay.
Yes, we will have.
Cars at Butts Park. Please call Lee just to make sure he's okay. He didn't run off in the lake or something like that.
I got a post to show you about Mike Penney.
Make sure
in
he's
just a second.
okay. Tell him to stop.
Thank you so much.
Freaking out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Later, Sarah refused to
right here.
participate in
Somebody's
field
live tweeting
sobriety
about it.
testing. Court record.
Somebody's live tweeting about it right now. U.S. debt clock update. The U.S. national debt is at $0. It's happening. Know what you hold. Here it goes.
.org. Yo, is it really happening? Check it out on the usdebtclock.org, the website itself. Right now, it shows U.S. national debt at $0, debt to citizens at $0, and debt per taxpayer at $0 as well.
I think they think that a .org site maybe can only be bought by the government or something. I don't know. Anybody can buy .org.
We have ever seen it be at a zero amount because, for example, the other day it was showing at $34 trillion on the U.S. national debt. And what I mean by it's happening is the debt jubilee, where all debt is forgiven. Because
what a weird speech impediment. This guy looks like Asian, but he's got a weird speech impediment.
We already know that the system is unsustainable. This is why it's so important to know what you hold. Let's go. Yo, is it?
He says, here's a screen recording of it all going to zero. This was all from,
really
let's see, an
happening?
hour ago, 48 minutes ago. An hour ago. This is what I see right now, all blanks. It seems like maybe the website traffic is so heavy right now, it's not even fucking loading. Anyways, I do have a thing about Mike Penney that kind of pissed me off. Mike Penney, it may not have pissed me off as much if Mike Penney had never shown a bunch of bullshit about U.S. soldiers. But Mike Penney played a bunch of video clips that were pretty fucked up. So, if you don't know the story about Juba was an Iraqi, a sniper in Iraq. And when the war was going on in Iraq, a lot of people knew his name. It was believed it was a group of people, not just one person, first of all. But they do stuff like that. Like the U.S. does it too. It's like propaganda to build like one person up. So they gave his name to Juba, was like his code name. And it was a guy that was known for like killing U.S. forces in Iraq, right? And he had a bunch of videos of it, and it was like propaganda. He was also known to like wound people and then take other people out when they come to run to him. So Mike Penney did this, showed like a couple hours of U.S. forces being fucking shot in Iraq, and was talking about how we had to see it to expose that Israel's the true evil and the U.S. had no right to ever be in Iraq, that we were doing this for the evil satanic Israel. It was really fucked up. So I probably wouldn't be as upset if he hadn't done that already, but they do updates on banks periodically. Well, this has the USDebtClock.org has nothing to do with banks or the government or the debt. It's just some guy runs a website. Anyways, it gets worse with Mike Penney. So check this out. If he's still got it up. Mike Penney's Facebook page has this post on it yesterday or today. Yesterday, I think. If it's going to load. Wait till people find out what really happened in WW2, World War II. Many will not accept the truth as it's going to be one of the biggest pills to swallow. The Normandy landings. So D-Day. The Normandy landings. Hold on just a second. Damn it. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to answer somebody at the same time. The Normandy landings were a massive satanic ritual. Operation Overlord and 666. I mean, come on. The landings happened on 6/6 and began just after 6 a.m., 666. 1948, if you add those numbers together, equals 18, equals 6 times 3, or 3 6s, 666. I hope they rip down Churchill's statue because he was a genocidal maniac and killed hundreds of thousands of innocent good people for power and money. Sir Winston Churchill was a major war criminal. He was a Zionist and was obsessed with death and destruction. He was a Druid and a member of a Druid ancient order. He was also a 33rd degree Master Mason. Churchill worshipped Satan. The V for victory sign is part of the Illuminati. It was a symbol for the 33rd degree Masons. Churchill was an evil bastard and hated Germany. He didn't want to see Germany thrive economically during Hitler's reign. Germany's unforgivable crime before WW2 was its attempt to loosen its economy out of the world trade system to build up an exchange system from which world finance couldn't profit anymore. Winston Churchill, the Second World War. We will force this war upon Hitler if he wants it or not. Winston Churchill, 1936 broadcast. Hellstorm documentary is a much watch. Everything we have been told has been a lie. They have taken out so much of our true history and kept it hidden from us. Yes, I expect this post to trigger many, but you really need to open your eyes to the truth. And then he shares this video, which I'll make bigger for you. Hold on. Churchill was a genocidal. It's basically all the stuff that he typed out. But is fawned over in Britain and held up as a hero of the nation. However, history reveals the true face of Winston Churchill. With the time spent in Afghanistan, he said all who resist will be killed without quarter because the Pashtuns need to recognize the superiority of our race. We proceeded systematically, village by village, and we destroyed the houses, filled up the wells, blew down the towers. South Africa. British run concentration camps during the Boer Wars. Churchill argued that Afrikaner should be allowed self-rule, which would mean black people would be excluded from voting. Palestine, 1917. Yeah, US Stat Clock, they flooded the website. You can't even access it right now at all. You can't get on the website. I asked Intel Lady to do have you guys seen Carrie Cassidy with that, that Pascal guy we called the other day? Which I did find out that spaceforce.com that he advertises his email address at at like p something at spaceforce.com. It is a forward. I can't tell if the Space Force owns it or if he owns it and it's forwarded to him and he doesn't even have an email. But hard to tell. There's no proof that even I could say my email is will@usarmy.mil, right? And then I just be like, I got a wonderful email the other day and just make it up, right? Doesn't look like. So I don't think if the Space Force owned it, it was registered on 8/6/2001, and it hasn't been up. It was only updated in 2020, and it says that it's registered through GoDaddy. So let's do this. I don't think the Space Force would register through GoDaddy, would they? Yeah, when you type in like spaceforce.mil or usarmy.mil or something like that, it comes up completely different. I think maybe he bought spaceforce.com, redirects it to spaceforce.org, and then just has administrator email. By definition, Israel is one of U.S.'s allies. We definitely shouldn't be sending them probably as much support as we do or allowing them to run rampant in the Middle East like they do, but by definition, they're allies. Even if you call them a snake in the grass, that would still implicate them as publicly facing as U.S. allies, but they're doing something different. Anyways, Kerry Cassidy interviewed Pascal, and he actually comes out and is like, we got to kill all the Jews in the interview. What time is it? You guys want to watch some of it? I'm not going to cover it all, but I found a link. Kerry Cassidy took it down, but I found a re-upload. By the way, fuck Mike Penney and this shit right here. I thought there might be some fucking voiceover or something to this video. I'm not going to say it and read it all. But this is from June 3rd.
Okay. So
Kerry Cassidy is a miserable, miserable, miserable human.
Hopefully he'll great.
So, I'm here.
Excellent.
So remember this guy that we covered. He claims that he's part of the Space Force. He's part of the Space Force.
Okay, great.
Sorry for being late.
I think it's early morning for me. I don't think it's early morning for you. So I'm not sure what.
No.
What
I don't like about Israel is they pretend like they say they do it because they'd be destroyed, but they kind of pretend like they don't have rules, right? They blatantly assassinate other countries. They antagonize other countries at times. They've spied on the U.S. and been busted so many fucking times. They outright lied to us about their nuclear facilities they were building while we were literally asking, hey, what's that building over there? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's a factory. Like, there's some fucked up shit that Israel's done. This fucked up shit that every country does.
No, it's my fault.
You're in Europe. It's okay. I mean, these things happen.
No, I have a bit of I'm on the phone like you. I'm like you. We're working around the clock. You know how it is. I know how you feel. You go to bed at 5 o'clock, then you get up at 6.
That's right.
It's all this stuff. But we are at war, and it's for a good cause, right? The best ever in life.
Well, yes, thank God that humanity is waking up, and you are one of them. So welcome to my show, and I'm very happy to have you here. And so I was explaining to my audience that I had written this article last night, and I was...
Well, when the war in Iraq kicked off, the U.S. specifically asked Israel not to send coalition forces, or not to send forces to the coalition forces. That was a request from the U.S.
Checking with them if they've read it. So we have an audience that's already on board here. I started the show a little early so people didn't have to just wait. So I've just been introducing the topic of human trafficking and what's been going on and what the White Hats have been doing and so on and so forth. So what
she kind of calls him out as not being part of the Space Force, though.
I'd like to do to start off with Pascal, because I know you're on several shows. Obviously, you're kind of everywhere right now, and you've been bringing forward a lot of the things close to our hearts, things that we care about, things that we have been waiting to see. And it does, it's very nice to hear someone who at least has a military background. You also have a banking background, but you are.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Obviously,
the people are definitely separate from the Israeli government.
A supporter of Trump and what I consider to be Space Force and the White Hats, which is a military organization. Okay. Now, what I want to ask you, though, is first of all, because
I mean, clearly you hate fucking Israel, but that's not the topic of tonight's show. You can go fucking peddle that shit somewhere else. I'm tired of fucking. I mean, how many shots are you going to take? I've answered 3 of your questions now, or responded to 3 of your statements. We get it. You don't like Israel. Got it. Move the fuck on.
I am perplexed because you were a banker. You were born in your father.
Carrie Cassidy is good. Carrie Cassidy's a fucking cute-hearted dumb bitch. What do you mean good?
Worked with Klaus Schwab, like one of the uber Illuminati individuals, and yet you claim. Are you claiming that he's not? Your father was not an Illuminati, and if not, how did that work?
Well, I don't want to talk too much about our family simply because it's not so interesting compared to the other stuff.
Well, it doesn't make sense that you didn't that you took the jab, because that's
so she's already attacking him.
That's where I'm going.
Of course I do. There's not. By the way, as Kennedy said, John F. Kennedy, as I said a long time ago, we have no secrets from the public. We don't want secret society, so I have no secrets from you, except the private ones to my wife, but I hope that's okay. But there are no secrets. And here's the point. My father was a poor boy from Bahrain.
Yeah, sure. She's a white hat. I don't. You realize those terms don't mean anything to me?
Persian Gulf next to Qatar was a colony of the British Crown, oppression, right? My father grew up as a Persian. The majority of the poor people, the majority of Bahrainis, are Persians. I avoid the name Iran because that has a bad connotation. It's really Persia, 6,000 years, not Iran. Let's call it Persia. Today's Iran. Persia was bigger than that. The Persian Empire had a clash with Alexander, then we know the Acropolis is the ruin, then they collapsed. But it was a high culture. So my dad grew up as a poor boy. My late grandfather, was building. I mean, as a worker, building wooden sailing ships, diving for pearls, risking his lives because you're not allowed to wear bottles. It is a special these pearls in Bahrain, dangerous, and vegetable selling. My dad got a British education from a poor man's school. Was not religious because Shias actually not very. This is more Saudi. This Wahhabi stuff. Islam was not. Persians are not Islamic really. They're not really like the Druze, right? We are not in this camp.
I mean, she supports Captain Mark Phillips, the guy who fucking had he convinced a young kid to join a cult and then murder his best friend and steal all his shit. That's why he's in prison.
But he read a lot of books, and then he got educated locally, and he got into police problems because he was in the pro-Nasser movement. That was against the British colonies, right? So as a young boy, 14...
I don't know. I feel like we've reverted... I know you've seen my shows before.
Years old, he would put up pamphlets in Bahrain, I don't say the word, I didn't say the F word for sure, not at the time, but like stupid Brits, leave the country, stuff like that.
Okay, did you say your father was in a pro-Nazi movement?
No, pro-Nasser. Nasser, Egypt, Nasser.
Oh, Nasser.
Yes.
Nasser. Okay.
Who had a good relationship with the Soviets, and he was against the Brits.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
So he was labeled a terrorist at 14 years old for putting up pamphlets on the wall, like kick the Brits out, death to the Queen. And he had no money. So he went with a truck through the Saudi desert as a hitchhiker through the desert to Beirut, because that was the Paris of the Middle East at that time, with all the corruption going on there with the French and all the Maronites, but that's a different story. Lebanon is actually a satanic area because the definitions come from there and they're the root problem, and we come to that later. Then he took a ship to Germany, trying to find a job, Daimler-Benz, Stuttgart, in the warehouse. There he made money. I mean, he had an income. It was after the war, right? And had these evening studies. There was some economic evening studies. He could get a diploma for, they called it finance diploma. We would call it probably today's a good college, finance kind of understanding. And he he worked a lot. He sold books from door to door. Britannica.
Yeah, there is no behind the scenes secret good group versus white group. Is there corruption in governments? All governments, sure. Is it coordinated on a fucking world leader level and they've got it all set up and they're eating kids or trying to get everybody to fucking depopulate the earth or put you in a concentration camp? It doesn't seem like it. Seems like they've been trying very poorly for the last fucking 30 years, if so.
Counting Atlas is this Britannica thing, the lexicon. And then he won the lottery. He won an MG. He sold the.
A lot of the corruption is fucking lobbying and kickbacks and approvals that shouldn't get approved, but they hired somebody's cousin's aunt's first daughter for a speaking engagement. Kind of that's a lot of the corruption. A lot of the corruption is getting elected and campaign and promises and shit like that.
He won the lottery.
Yeah,
some of it's more nefarious, like arms deals and trading and CIA and starting wars and shit. But most of it's on a level of like lobbying and doing, literally benefiting a corporation in defiance of what is actually better for their constituents, their voters. They will do something. They will spin it to where it seems like a good thing for you, but it's literally bad for you, but good for the company.
MG car, money. He sold that car. It was a cabriolet. And he had the money. And he went to Switzerland. Switzerland was the banking El Dorado at the time after the war, you can imagine. And he had contacts from Kuwait. Now, the Kuwaitis, the Arabs, the Gulf, they were swimming in oil money already, because 1920, 1930s, the oil was found, mainly by the Americans, right, and the Brits. And the oil boom was...
All right, I'm going to skip ahead to the end. We are going to watch this, but I got something I want to read first. So I'm going to skip ahead to the fight at the end, and then we'll go back and review this. I told Intel Lady this would be a good one for her to do. Like, she does a really good impression of Carrie Cassidy. This would be a good one for her to do. So check out how this ends with killing all those Jews.
I think that this is maybe you spent too long in Switzerland, because I think that this is for sort of an ethnic cleansing area.
Well, I'll tell you something. If anybody touches children and plays Satan, we don't want them on earth. We don't want them here.
I would agree with you, but I'm not. See,
if anybody touches children and plays with Satan, we don't want them here.
Is to actually say that you think they should be exterminated. That's not the same thing, okay? There has to be more intelligence.
You're transfected with the bioweapon. You know that? You're transfected. You're
what are you talking about?
They have all...
I know that...
You're transfected with the bioweapon because graphene oxide leaps from people to people.
Graphene oxide jumps. Okay, I've actually done a tremendous amount of work in this area and interviewed a lot of doctors. I'm aware. Do you know it's also in the testing? Are you aware of that? Anyone who was tested has also been affected by the bioweapon.
Criminal Swiss Rush, the thing going up, contaminated.
Yes.
They have
and you know how many people in the military and in all walks of life have been, even if they didn't take the jab, have also been infected in this way.
All people and horses and cats and dogs are transfected. All on Earth. All.
When you say transfected, what do you mean? You mean they've been infected?
Transfected. Not my wife, Isabel, has not been jabbed, had never had a test up her nose.
Yes, because it's in the food, the water, the chemtrails, et cetera, as well.
She's transfected with the same bioweapon amount after me having 3 Pfizer shots.
She's had shots?
No.
Oh, because she's interacting with you. Of course.
No.
Yes.
We pay attention to that. Let's go not too private here. No.
No, Pascal, I am telling you what I was told by a scientist. A black scientist behind the scenes.
A black scientist. A black scientist. She had to add that in real quick.
Robert Young, he's one of the best in the field.
Yes, I've interviewed him dozens of times. Dozens.
Well, he's my friend. And
chemtrails literally have Trump semen in it. I mean, it's heavily diluted and the sperm count's super low, but they literally have Trump semen in them. So you can go out. That'll keep you from getting any disease.
Good.
Look at our show. You're all transfected. You too, Carrie. I'm very sorry to tell this.
I know that. I'm very aware of
Jews
that.
did that. They were all Israelis and Jews. All of them. Bill Gates, you name it. All of them Israel. Bravo, Jews.
A person who's guilty of this is one thing. A person who is
kill all the Jews.
That's, No, just like you were 3 years ago. They follow their orders. They do what they're told. They believe their government. They believe their.
So it's weird that she's the voice of reason here because she's a psychopath. But she's like, well, some people are just like go to church. You know, they don't know what we know behind the scenes. He's like, nope, too bad, kill them all.
Priests, they believe their teacher. You want to kill them because they believe these people. Then you would have gone through stuff.
Any doctor that has injected a human will be gone by the justice system.
Well, it requires knowing what you're doing. It requires people that are not just following orders. Okay, you have to make some kind of distinction there too.
The doctor had no right to it. It was forbidden. He made it for $30 a shot. Hello.
Yes, people that were aware, and there were doctors, nurses, many who knew that they
12
were.
million.
Yeah, very involved. Okay, all right. Listen, I think we've covered enough.
He even goes, boom, gonna kill him. Anybody that injected anybody ever, dead.
Around here, I don't think that we have much more to talk about unless you have some things you want to say.
No, look, those who try to exterminate our divine human species, well, we caught you all. President Trump said it loud and clear, all of them.
It's one thing to talk about that. It's another thing to look at the billions of people on Earth and decide who's guilty and who's innocent.
We know them. Don't worry. The Space Force and the Ministry of Justice.
Yeah, why? Because you have an AI that tells you which humans are guilty and which are innocent?
I think the Space Force knows better than that.
Why? They're not God, are they?
I didn't say they are. We have technology, right? We have this galactic
so you believe technology is king?
We have the Galactic Federation, he says. That can tell who's innocent and who's not. Again, this is almost like Minority Report.
Technology has a right to decide who lives, who dies?
No, but you see, those bad and sick people.
Imagine if you went to these same people and said, okay, the traditional government, Joe Biden and everything, they have a machine that can tell people who are guilty or innocent, and they're going to round up everybody in the U.S. and they're going to assassinate the guilty and leave the innocent. They would freak the fuck out. This is some Black Mirror shit, Minority Report. You can't. But if they tell them that the good guys have the machine, they're like, hell yeah, round them up.
They leave traces. They use technology to trace us.
They definitely are. Absolutely.
Now we
it's a surveillance society.
We
on both
use
sides.
their technology now to hunt them, and they left traces of their crimes, and that's the evidence.
Yeah, but what about the people who don't even know they're Satanists, that follow the Catholic Church, that go to church every day, drinking the blood of Christ?
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't say that somebody who's in a church in Italy is a Satanist. I said those who practice those rituals, and we know who they are, and there are many, unfortunately. Many reptilians, by the way, too many. We have blown up 10,000 underground bases in 60 years.
Yes, I am aware of this. Yeah.
Our land.
We've blown up 10,000 underground bases.
Many reptilians, by the way, too many. We have blown up 10,000 underground bases in 60 years.
Yes, I am aware of this. Yeah.
Our land, United States Republic is the Holy Land, and the Bible was written not in freaking Hebrew, it was written in English. You'll find out.
The Bible was not written in Hebrew. It was written in English. You'll find out soon.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing for humanity. Children, youth listening now, stop the drugs, don't drink. You had fear in the past. The fear is gone. I promise you that. We took the fear.
Children, no drugs, no drink. The fear is gone.
Off earth. Satan is gone. You just
Satan is gone.
Enjoy life and be good to mommy and daddy and your sister and the neighbors.
Who is he? What age group is he talking to children that shouldn't drink and do drugs, but also be good to mommy and daddy and the neighbors? And Satan is gone. What age group is he talking to? 25 through 3?
Don't take drugs. You don't need them.
I would say, and don't obey anyone, and don't let them think for you, okay? Because that is where these problems have come.
Trust yourself first. Yourself only. You trust yourself first. God gave you. God is in you.
And the good thing about everything that's happening is that people will stop trusting so-called experts.
Yeah.
Imagine that these people had their way with society. And their new stance is, have you guys ever seen Idiocracy? It's crazy how it mirrors what we're never trust experts. You're an expert. Listen to your guts. Okay, there's something wrong with my heart. What do? Go to some tiki fucking hut and have somebody shake a fucking stick at it? I'm not an expert.
Yes, for God's sake, yes, trust yourself first. Don't trust the media, trust the military.
Well, we can agree on that for sure.
The orders of the military, fine.
All right.
You can always tell people that have never served in the military or served in such a small capacity like Derek Johnson. There's just as much fucking bullshit and idiots and retards and fucking criminals in the fucking military.
Politicians we don't need. They're liars. They're corrupt. They're fucks. Bang.
All right.
Bang. Bang. We're going to bang. We're going to take them all out.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, you take care. All right.
She tells him at one point, she's like, I think that you think you joined the Space Force, but clearly they don't think you joined. All right. We'll watch that some other time. You guys just keep me reminded, mods. But I do want to read this because this is pretty pertinent. So we were talking about Amanda Q Decodes is suing her husband in civil court for selling her house, kidnapping her kid, and doing something else. I don't know. Whatever she was claiming. And we noticed she was doing it herself. So she got sued. She just took all the legal documents, changed the names, and sent them to her husband's email. So here's the update for her court case. Hold on. God damn. Okay, here we go. My lawsuits against Andrew and his family were all dismissed. Who saw that coming? We're all dismissed, just like we said they would be. But don't worry, I believe, she believes, it's all a mirror. Just think of it as Remy and I have already won. So they lost in what could be classified as the worst possible way to lose. They didn't even have their cases read. Everything was immediately dismissed. But because it's a mirror, we actually won in the best possible way we could ever win. I think when we talk about religion, I think there are some people that probably benefit it. I think there are people that, I don't want to call them weak. I don't know. I don't want to offend them, really. I think there are people that need that. They need a group of people. They need a belief system. They're not going to be able to deal with, like I can't fucking deal with the nothingness after death. Like I fucking hate to think about it. There are people that thrive in that environment, and then there are other people that just can't get on board. And as long as you're not forcing on anybody else or calling for the death of someone else because of your religion, you can have all of them. It's just not for me. But I do think there are people that I've seen people turn their lives around, people that get out of this, get out of that, and come out of fucking prison or drugs or whatever. And I think that's a good thing for them. But I don't know. It's not my thing. All right, here we go. Look at my post from yesterday. My assumption, based on the fact that right now the military is in control publicly, my lawsuits will be dismissed. I don't believe any sort of justice comes from the fake acting courts right now. It can't be both justice, serving court, and fake at the same time. It can't be a justice serving court and a fake court at the same time. It can only be one or the other. And the judge said, can't unring the bell. Remember when Jeremy Klang said that? That's a common saying. And didn't we just talk about Jeremy Klang, the fake lawyer for BATP? Klang equals Klang with a K equals Klang with a C equals noise. And how he sent me that fake letter and said you cannot unring the bell. This was when she was that defamation against the company she worked for. When she was in that defamation case, he basically told her, this is, I wouldn't say it's legal doctrine, but it's definitely a saying in the legal world. And I guess it's, well, what would you call that? It's like a law analogy, and it's used in law. It's called unringing the bell. It's like a standard they use, like you can't unring a bell, right? Once people heard it, once it's been rung, you can't go back in time. You don't have a time machine. You can't undo it. It's definitely an analogy. So a lot of times you hear it with use of like in a defamation case of like you saying something, but also in like if you have like a plea, let's say the judge ruled that you couldn't bring up topic X. That the defense couldn't bring up topic X. Oh, no, the prosecution couldn't bring up topic X. Then the prosecution brings it up. You may have a case for the whole court the whole matter to be dismissed because you can't unring that bell. The prosecution said something you explicitly told them not to say. Now the jury's heard it. You cannot unring the bell. So of course you'll hear that around fucking legal cases. It's an analogy used. It's a all the time in court cases, right? You can't forget information once it's known. You can't get rid of information once it's known. Especially if a jury hears it or someone hears it in a defamation case is the other time it's used. And she was in a defamation case. Anyways, she says that. Then she says, and how he sent that fake letter and said you cannot unring the bell. Okay, some more bell comms. Remember when I received that fake cease and desist letter? It was from a lawyer named Jeremy Klang.
_all 369
oh, thank you for the
just gifted 1 subs.
Or for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. It was from a lawyer named Jeremy Klang. Klang, K-L-A-N-G, noise. In this letter, he said you cannot unring the bell. And here we go. She's going to share us some images here. See if I can get them over here where you can send. There you go. So, scoberlaw.com, about us, attorneys, Jeremy Klang. Now, this isn't a fake letter. This is a real letter. And she says, Klang, making noise. It says, then I received this letter 3 days later, 12/1/2022, from Jeremy Klang. It says, Dear Ms. Henning, this firm represents your former employer, business accounting, and tax professionals. Now, she is an accountant. That's why she has that email that's like Henning, bookkeeping, or whatever. And Tax Professionals LLC, BATP. We understand that over Thanksgiving weekend and again on Monday, November 28, 2022, you were informed of your immediate termination of employment with BATP. This letter is a follow-up to that termination to confirm and notify you that your employment with BATP was indeed terminated with cause. The reason for your termination, as you know, is because you stole BATP's property for your own personal use, which included forwarding confidential emails and client information to your own personal email and then posting that information on public internet sites. She literally stole people's tax income records and then accused them of trafficking children or paying off the court system or what. Like, she's a psychopath. She's a psycho. She was doing taxes for people. She was stealing their income information and then distributing it on the internet and making claims that they bought and sold children or they trafficked or they bought off the courts or what. She's a fucking psycho. We also understand that you converted BATP property as well as a client property onto a personal USB drive for personal use and posted on internet sites. Irrespective of whatever civil duty you claim to have to justify your actions, all of these actions were illegal and unauthorized and have damaged and have the potential to damage BATP, its owners, agents, employees, and clients. Stealing my client's property and slandering it online is illegal. My client intends to hold you responsible for your illegal actions. As you are aware, BATP has reported your actions to local law enforcement authorities, and we understand that they have contacted you about your actions over the Thanksgiving weekend. They will be in touch with you regarding their next steps as it relates to their decisions related to criminal liability for your illegal actions. BATP hereby demands the following: that you immediately return all files in your possession as relates to BATP, its employees, owners, and clients. This includes all printed documents and other data, digital documents, files, and data, including all emails and attachments which you forwarded to yourself and all the information that you transferred to yourself, including via USB drive or otherwise, to the extent that you have information stored on any personal devices or otherwise. Then we go to the next email. Or otherwise in your possession. All of this information needs to be returned to BATP immediately, and any copies that may be in your possession must be destroyed permanently. This must be done no later than Monday, December 5, 2022. And you must return a signed and notarized version of that attached affidavit confirming that you have done the same. So they can't prove that she returned everything, but she can sign an affidavit, and that's legally binding that she did. You have done the same to BATP no later than Monday, December 5, 2022. You may arrange with Tracy Wondersea the physical return of any of the documents and data referenced above. You must immediately remove all online and any other public information that you posted or caused to be posted, and must cease and desist all future postings about BATP, its employees, owners, agents, and clients. You must also suspend your account on Telegram, not create a new account, and cease all communication regarding BATP, its employees, owners, agents, and clients. You must remove all postings on any online platform, including Telegram, regarding BATP, its employees, owners, and agents immediately. We hope that you understand the gravity of your actions, irrespective of the prosecutorial decisions made by law enforcement. You should know that BATP does not take your actions lightly. Your actions constitute theft and are slanderous against BATP, its owners, agents, employees, and clients. BATP will hold you personally responsible for any damages which are incurred by BATP, its owners, agents, and employees, and will be pursuing civil legal action against you, including loss of profits, loss of goodwill, and any other damages which are incurred as a result of your legal conduct. If you do not comply with the demands made in this letter, we will proceed to have a court issue an injunction requiring you to do so. We will be pursuing a permanent restraining order on you for any contact or communications with or regarding BATP, its owners, agents, and employees, as well as clients. Now, I may or may not have talking to somebody off the record that knows about this company because they were part of this company. And basically, their lawyer had told them in a roundabout way that she's so crazy and kind of like trying to get blood from a turnip. First of all, she doesn't have anything to get from her, right? Her husband left her. She's broke. She doesn't own anything. She doesn't have any money. She doesn't have money in the bank. And she's so crazy that they're not sure that they could convince a jury that she did this maliciously with intent. Like, she's a psychopath. She thought she was exposing pedophiles. They don't think, they didn't want the headache of trying to prove all that in court. So it ended up getting dropped eventually. But the only reason they went to court is because they gave her a list of demands and she would not comply with them. But know that because your actions rise to the level of theft and slander, in addition to any and all remedies BATP has against you in law and in equity pursuant to Wisconsin statute section 895.4463, BATP will be entitled to a judgment against you for 3 times the amount of all actual damages incurred as a result of your actions and all actual costs of investigation and litigation as a result of your actions, which would include the attorney's fees incurred by BATP in pursuing this case against you. This would quickly occur in the threshold in the thousands of dollars, which you will be personally responsible for. You cannot unring the bell on your conduct, and my client will be pursuing civil litigation against you for damages incurred, even if you do comply with the demands containing this letter. I'm giving you a notice of these demands. So this is unringing the bells commonly referenced in lawfare. So why would a lawyer say it, or why would 2 lawyers say it, or why would a lawyer and a judge both say it at different times? Because it's commonly referenced there. I am giving you notice of these demands since you can certainly reduce the personal liability that you will have to my client by immediately complying with demands set forth herein. We expect immediate compliance with the above demands, and we will then proceed accordingly with your civil claims against you in due course. And she says, you cannot unring the bell right after I said make noise. Oh, my goodness. I have to tell you guys all about the hearing later. All right, so she's still going. Let's close this. So even though it still looks bad against me, think mirror, guys. My lawsuits against Andrew and his parents were dismissed publicly, but I think the opposite is going on behind the scenes with the military. What? So even though it still looks bad against me, think mirror. My lawsuit against Andrew and his parents was dismissed publicly, but think opposite is going on behind the scenes of the military. It was so obvious that it was a show hearing. Kurt Schuster said once again, Miss Henning is clearly intelligent and very articulate. So how's that delusional narrative working? Lord have mercy. It's so stupid. It was interesting to see them try. I think he was being nice, almost like a bless your heart. Oh, she's one of the articulate ones. It was so interesting to see them try to spin the narratives and come up with answers when I asked them if they thought it was right, moral, normal to make someone who they claim is so mentally ill, homeless, and penniless. And, of course, Andrew and his parents didn't speak one word the whole time. It was all Kurt Schuster talking. So can Remy come home with you, someone asked? Not yet. My lawsuits against Andrew and his family were publicly dismissed. You're reading it wrong. The cases she filed against them were dismissed. Just so there's no confusion, I filed 3 lawsuits against Andrew and his parents, and today they were all publicly dismissed. Remember, I stated they probably would be because of the fact versus fiction. Because of fact versus fiction. 606 for the lawsuits, which goes with drop 606, the fact and fact versus fiction from Q. Isn't it interesting that 606 the hearing is for null and void bar attorney Kurt Schuster and his motion to dismiss filing, and they are also hearing my motion for summary judgment, which is really the opposite of a motion to dismiss, fact versus fiction. No, it means that your motion failed and his went through. It got dismissed. I thank Mirror, guys. I told Mary Jo months ago that it would be dismissed on 6/6, but to thank Mirror that publicly the lawsuits would be dismissed, but that is a sign of the opposite, meaning Remy and I already won our cases. Remy against our kid that she should never be around again. Drops 4954 posted 2 times. First by B equals 2. It is said, fact versus fiction, we will not tell you which is which. The choice is yours. The fact is Remy and I won. The fiction is that Andrew and his family got away with their crimes. They believe right now that they've won. I wish I would have recorded the hearing, guys. It was so obvious and ridiculous. None of it was real. 1 John 4:4. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Q post from 4 years ago today. The armor of God. Finally be strong in the Lord in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything to stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, in which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil ones. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayer and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Have faith in humanity, have faith in yourself, have faith in God. The Great Awakening Q. Then she shows this.
Oh, someone's knocking at the door. Who's there? Daddy. Who is it?
Which is kind of a heartwarming video, right? But she says, children are so innocent and pure. Woe be to those who harm them. I'm dreaming of the day Remy and I can embrace each other again. Then she posts a bunch of pictures of her and her kid, which I'm not going to show. And she says, oh, that's from Lynn Wood. I thought there was some more. Here it is. Here's something else that's interesting. My psych eval was filed on 7/7/2023, which 7/7/2023, when they called her a fucking lunatic who should never have custody of her child again. She says, which equals 777, because 7, 7, and then 2 + 2 + 3, 7. The psych evaluator was named Dr. May. Drop 620, Monarch May. The word May was in that same drop. They claimed I could get my son back. Remember, it's all narratives of I did what they said. Take drugs and do therapy. They said she could get her son back with medical care and therapy, right? Now remember, none of this is real, guys. All narratives, but it proves it all. Hang on one sec. Think about the drops that talk about therapies. And then she shares us some gematria. So it says therapist in simple gematria. And she circled it. Therapist in English. It's 116, I think. And then she shows this. 636 for all the shit that she's done, right? So she goes back. It should be coming back. So then he goes and lives with his parents. She shows up, starts some shit with the parents. They get a restraining order, so she's not allowed to go back there. She fucks up, goes to the sheriff's department. When she goes to the sheriff's department, she's like, I just went over there and told Andrew this the other day. And they're like, what? And she's like, yeah, I went and told him at his mom and dad's house this. And they're like, you have a no contact order. Are you saying you went and talked to Andrew at his parents' house? And she's like, yep. So they fucking arrest her. She's failed in every aspect of divorce, custody, court. Everything's failed all along the way. So she files her own lawsuit using the people that sued her, their paperwork, but changes the names to her and Andrew instead of company and employee. It's her and Andrew now. And all those cases are dismissed, and she's never getting her kid back. And she's like, thank Mirror, we won. Just think, I know we lost publicly, tragically, in the worst possible way we could have before anything was heard. On the very first hearing, it was dismissed. But think Mirror, really, me and Remy already won. First of all, she never deserves to have her kid back. Second of all, she's not. She's not going to. She failed at everything she could. She's such a nutbag, dude. The therapist called her delusional and said that she could potentially, with years of medication and professional therapy, could potentially see her son again. She told the therapist that she let Remy go to school, but that when he come home, she told him to forget all the stuff that they had taught her, and she gave her version of the real American history, math, and science to him. She was teaching him gematria when he would come home from fucking regular-ass math. And the people on her channel believe in her so much, it's like I wouldn't say a self-fulfilling prophecy, but they support it. They pump each other up. They sit in this echo chamber, and she really thinks these things. She will never see her fucking kid again, and he's better off for it. I don't even fucking feel sorry for her. He's better off for it. And she thinks that the only reason that every time she makes a step, she fucking fails miserably is because the military is secretly watching her case, and it's not even real. They're using her case to show the world that the court system's rigged, and when it's all over, thank Mirror, she'll be a hero, have her son back, Andrew and his family will be punished, and the military will thank her for her service. You know when they all say, you can't make this shit up? Clearly, you can. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Support the show while we're offline if you enjoy it. The content we bring to you, the stuff we find, research, the weird people on the internet. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Support the show if you can at coldbeer.fun. Tomorrow will probably be weird. I'm going to try to get Mariah to go live with me at some point while we're out of town, but I will not be in the studio tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you about the next one. Have a good night.
But I can tell you this about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show, you don't have the forking balls to call out the people on this planet by name and tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the forking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Listen off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like Thor in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, beating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I blew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine.
Good to see you again, Austin.
Put on a light, hold a baby, and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is."
Tomorrow's like a water park thing we're going to. Oh, by the way, I guess I could show you all this. Hold on.
Wait, what are you doing? It's a stop. Hold on. Fucking stop, dude.
Where's my main record? There you go. U.S. debt clock's back where it's always been. 34 trillion, 800 billion, 30 million. So I guess this isn't it, huh? Are you kidding me? I thought this was it. Yeah, this is just some guy just owns this website and runs it. Or it wouldn't have shit like Watch the Water or JFK. Fuck it. This has nothing to do with the U.S. government at all.
Research, they rework and copy on Cox that came first.
I'm excited about tomorrow. I've been really fucking depressed the last couple of days. I'm not sure why. Probably Father's Day coming up, I guess. But I've been really struggling the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. But I'm excited to go do something else.
With no meaning is bullshit.
Maybe.
Real bird motherfuckers out here busting the griffs. Here we go, I think I started some shit.
I've been trying to put on the show because this is how I make my money and shit. But I know, like, if I'm like down in the show, it does really, really poorly. So I have to not be down during the show.
You don't have those guts because you're a pussy. You're a pussy wearing aviator glasses.
Have a good night, guys.
Basement, and I won't even give out your dime store handle because
Dance monkey dance. That's right.